today. There's a gang of bikers out in the desert. They're running roughshod all over the town, and somebody's got to stop them. Someone with the eye of the tiger. Let's go.
I guarantee that's the best quote to start one of these shows ever.
Yeah.
Probably the first one.
Good advice.
We've ever cursed with.
It's solid advice.
Yeah.
There's only one choice for it.
Also, don't do that.
Yeah. I don't know
Whether
if he was just being hygienic or it was just like a threat.
Whether it applies in this scenario or not is irrelevant. It's good advice.
Yeah.
Don't scratch wet Don't scratch it.
Even worse.
Can.
I guess you could smear it.
You could.
Yeah.
But don't smear it.
Don't do that. And if you've never thought, I mean, you've probably thought all kinds of things about BMR. You probably never thought it was educational, but today we're changing that too.
Yeah.
Right? Don't do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't do. Don't play with crap.
Introducing to my left, the mad genius, Joe Goratowski.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
What's up?
Oh, it's so nice to fill in for somebody else.
Yeah, whoever that is.
We haven't figured that out yet.
We've
But I'm
lost
filling in
track.
for somebody.
That's right. Thank you for being here. For January officially is kicked off here. Well, we had Ghost Rock on Trash Piece already.
We did.
Yes.
But Mike Harding started this tradition of January, which is all Gary Busey movies all month. And so we are, thankfully, this won the poll movie, so we could celebrate January here
Perfect.
on Bad Movies Rule. So
Only
welcome in, Joe. Also, we've got Brian Draws Movies in the house.
I showed
guy.
up.
You're
that
here.
guy.
I made it. Who did you replace?
Nobody. I'm irreplaceable.
Oh.
So I didn't replace anybody. No one replaced me. There's no replacing.
He's irreplaceable, and he has impeccable style because the man is sporting a Tom Selleck T-shirt. That is one of the best shirts ever been worn at this table.
Thank you.
I don't say
Now
that
you got
lightly.
two
Thank you very
mustaches.
much.
Other than the Dragon Sound shirt
Yes, that was
you wore
that's
last
true.
time.
That's true. How you doing, man? Good.
So good. Yeah. Happy
Awesome.
to be here. It's been a while since I'm here for a BMR.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Big Gary Busey guy, huh?
Oh, I like his son too.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could use more Jake Busey in my
He's an
life.
actor.
The Frighteners. I love that movie.
No, he actually is great in that. Yeah, for sure.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah, it was the last time we saw Jake Busey on this show. Yeah, with Starship Troopers. Also, we've got Dave in the house.
Well,
Give it up for
hi.
Dave. What's
How's
up?
it going?
Hey, what's up there, dude?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How we doing?
Longtime Gary Busey fan.
Well, I have seen him in a lot of things. That's for sure. I don't know if I'm a fan.
He's your favorite actor in Lethal Weapon. You had said that before.
No, I never said that. And
Joshua.
this didn't help him.
This was 1 year before Mr. Joshua. That was the next movie he did after this.
This was before that?
This was one movie before.
So someone said this guy's a star?
He already had been a
Yes.
star at this point. He starred in the Buddy Holly story in the 70s. Like
They were like, this guy, we need someone to date Lieutenant Murtaugh's daughter.
Yeah.
How about that guy who did Eye of the Tiger last year?
right.
Yeah, he really knocked it out of the park with that
That's what I'm saying, man.
truck driving show.
Listen, back-to-back movies with incredible fight scenes at the end, both featuring Gary Busey. One in the desert with a bald biker. The next one with Riggs in his front yard.
Yeah. In
Come
the
on.
rain.
One
Yeah.
of those is vastly better than the other one.
And both are awesome. But yeah, of course, Lethal Weapon fight is better.
Yeah, right.
Get that shit off my lawn. Fantastic. That's an all-timer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the kind of line my dad would go, all right, everybody shut up. He's going to say it.
I can see already that I'm going to be in a minority here,
Oh,
and I'm all for it.
let's bring it. Also, before I almost forgot, we got somebody at the kids table over here.
Sorry, it's kind of dark over here.
It is.
Brian Mueller, the mayor, is in
What's
session.
Going on.
Not much, man.
I'm ready for some January. We kicked it off with Trash to Peace.
Yeah.
We'll have this. Man, filling up on some Gary.
Maybe. I don't want to promise too much. Okay. I don't want to get you guys all excited, all riled up.
He's
at the
here.
beginning here. But we have Gary Busey. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I like buttered sausage.
Next,
It's on a goose
I
neck.
use honey.
Honk. Honk.
next January, maybe all Gary Busey movies?
I'd be in.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, gosh. Don't, because I might wet my
How
pants.
about just all Busey movies? Because then we can
There
get
you
some
go.
Jake in there. too.
Yeah. Oh,
big
sure.
fan.
All Busey movies. 3 Garys, 1 Jake.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Perfect.
Are there 3 more?
He's been in like
He's been a lot of stuff.
200 movies.
Oh, yeah. There's at least 6 on the Trashterpiece list alone. So
Mike Harding watched
plenty.
nothing but he watched a Gary Busey movie every day of January last year.
He emailed in about it, didn't
Yeah.
he? I remember doing that mailbag.
I think he's about
doing it
one a
again
day now.
and he has more movies that he hasn't seen yet.
And they're all Gary or
Yes,
Gary.
Yes, they're all Gary Busey movies.
Janu Gary.
There's 365 of them
Well, no, just January.
Oh,
So I don't know.
okay.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
every
but
day of January.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome in, everybody, to the show. We appreciate that you're here, that you're tuned in. Guys, we are going to riff through this movie scene by scene. That's what we do if you've never listened to us before. We're not movie critics, although we will say at the end what we thought about the movies. We're really just here for the laughs. Hopefully you'll put your worries and your cares aside for a couple hours and just have some fun with us. That's all we want to do. Before we get too far in this, I do want to give you guys some vitals, let you know what this movie is all about, how it qualifies for our show, and we'll start off with here the director, Richard C. Safarian.
Ooh.
That didn't get your juices flowing when you saw it with a Richard Safarian?
Sure
movie?
did.
No.
Sure did.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't you remember him?
No.
From that movie he did
No, I
Called
did not.
Eye of the Tiger.
in the 70s? No, it was a famous Steve McQueen action movie. He has a lot of like
Flash.
action movies that no one ever heard of. Like just a lot of them.
He did the Flash.
No.
Flash Gordon.
No.
Yeah.
Vanishing Point. He directed.
Oh.
Vanishing Point.
I love.
Yeah. So remember, it's a miracle. Did you ever see Death Proof? Huh? You ever see Death Proof?
Yes.
She's like a Vanishing Point or Charger or Challenger, whatever the hell car that
okay.
she was going to drive with.
Sure.
That was the movie she was referencing in Death Proof.
Okay.
To go do the sailboat thing, whatever they were doing in that movie. Here's a name that everyone, maybe not at this table, but that listens to BMR should remember. The movie was written by Michael Thomas Montgomery,
Yes.
who wrote Rolling Vengeance, that monster truck movie starring Don Michael Paul.
Things.
Yeah, it's our guy with the 3 names was in that one.
All right, I don't know, you guys weren't here yet when we did that, but
No.
if you haven't seen Rolling Vengeance,
Go see it.
You see Eye of the Tiger, you got to see Rolling Vengeance because it's
So this guy likes trucks.
of equal.
Yes.
This guy a big truck fan.
Yeah, so in that movie, it's a revenge story about well, I won't spoil too much, but some family member dies, and the guy has built a monster truck in his barn that's like incapable of.
That's so awesome that he made a completely different movie here.
Yeah.
I love it. Good.
He didn't phone a friend.
Yeah. He certainly
that's the
didn't
key.
just go, but what if I had a song to put in the beginning from Rocky?
Are we
I was
gonna?
gonna say, this is my second favorite movie with Eye of the Tiger theme in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 sure. Well, it's not better than Rocky 3.
I think there's only 2.
You thought I was going to come in here and say this was better than Rocky 3?
No.
No.
I have a theory. That they got the rights to this song and then made a movie.
I don't think
Because-
they got the rights to the whole song.
No?
I think they just got rights to the main chorus, and then they just looped it over because they never play the whole entire song in its entirety.
I can
Yeah.
answer the question.
Oh, good.
Oh well, thank God for that.
The song inspired the guy to write the movie. So he was trying to write a movie based on the song because he already had the rights to the song, and they were trying to find a movie to pair with it. So they did have the rights to the song.
Oh, okay.
But this is how the movie came into being. And now about halfway through, they're like, well, it's not really based on the song anymore. It's going to be a thing now. They had the song.
We got
so
the song.
they used the song.
We need something
After
to
the
play.
jail scene, and they're like, down on the street. Okay, that's all that is.
Yes.
It works in this.
Rising up, back on the street.
Okay.
I cut
Took
it.
my
He is-
time. I'm Gary Busey.
Bump, bump, bump.
Got cowboy boots and a guy with some champagne.
Took my friend and we fight the bad guys.
Ooh, good work.
Harriet, let's
They
do it.
said, your town you come live in Miami.
Movie stars Gary Busey. Come on, Yaphet Kotto. And the last time we saw him was probably when we did Alien.
Alien, yeah.
Yeah.
Back on GMR
Do you know he was offered the role of Lando and turned it down? I was looking him up.
to
What
do
else was in?
this movie.
No, just he
Okay.
didn't want to be typecast in that because
Typecast as
Oh, because it was a
mayor of the
space
clouds.
I don't know. That's just what I read on IMDb trivia.
Because Alien and Star Wars are pretty close tonally.
I have fallen in love with IMDb trivia because sometimes it's just the stupidest stuff that's on there, and who knows if it's really true either. It's probably like Wikipedia.
He really
for-
smoked the cigarettes in this scene. Like, okay,
thanks.
that's a good trivia.
Yeah. Thank God. Good to know.
One of them was he was offered the role of Lando, but turned it down.
Okay.
Wow.
I did not know that. I love the guy, and like he was in Running Man the year after this, so he followed up Eye of the Tiger with Running Man. Come on, we got to do that on the show at some point too, for sure. Please. And then also starred William Smith, who played Blade, the main bad guy in the movie. And the last time we saw him on the show, he was Major Flynn in Platoon Leader, that Michael Dudikoff Vietnam movie we covered.
Oh, my gosh.
Way back
Oh,
when.
wow. That's why he looked familiar.
Yeah, I swear, yeah.
He also was in Conan the Barbarian.
There it is.
He was Conan's father, who just told him the riddle of steel in the beginning and then was killed
Wow.
Yeah.
kind of immediately. Yeah.
He also was not Lando.
No, he was offered the part of Lando.
Right. But didn't
Luke
want to be.
Skywalker. They said, I don't know, we're going to have to make him look younger.
They had him. It was a lineup. It was Billy D. Williams. It was Yaphet Kotto, and then William Smith was in the room. And then the producer just said, "Hang on, guys," and they leaned over. They said,
Yeah.
He's supposed to be black. William, you can go. I'm sorry, William.
And Yosef was like, yeah, me too. I'm just going to go.
I'm just gonna go.
He's my ride.
Like, it's not going to work out. That's fine. Movie currently sits. Get this. Put this in your skillet and let it simmer, Dave.
Yeah.
5.6 on IMDb, which was the same exact score as.
Miami Connection.
That's right. The same score as Miami
That tracks.
Connection.
That tracks.
You said that was way too high for that movie.
It is way too high for this one.
I
too.
was it's
Surprised
not.
it had this too on
For
IMDb.
this masterpiece,
What is it on Rotten
James.
Tomatoes, James?
this is 20%.
There it is. And the truth shall set you free.
We don't talk about
But what do the critics know? We see all the time they don't know
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah, well,
we don't.
what's the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes?
46?
That's better.
That's about half.
That's better.
That's right. Well, we got to draw a line.
How many
Joe's on my side.
accounts
We
did
drew
you
a
make?
line right
Yeah.
down here. Good. Suck. And let's battle it out.
Okay.
Come on. I'd love to talk.
How many accounts did I make?
I'm not scared because
How many accounts did you make to get it to a 46?
How many votes did this have? I didn't write that part down.
There were 10.
At least 20%.
6 for you.
At least 20% of the votes.
Math is hard.
Yeah, it's a lot. All right, guys, we are going to get into this thing, but there's a couple things I want to tell you about before we do. We've got a couple of shows outside of BMR. If you've been listening to any length of time, you've probably heard us talk about some of our Patreon exclusives that we have. So if you'd like to support the show, you can go on there and you can help us reach, I think we're trying to get to 1,000 patrons this year. We're right around 700. And by doing that, you help the show grow. You help us be able to get new equipment, be able to do bigger and cooler things. And we just appreciate everybody that's already been out there and supporting the show. So it's patreon.com/badmovies. Rule. Now, whatever podcast app you're listening to this on, if you're on YouTube or you're watching it on there, or you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any of the other ones that are out there, you can hit that search bar and you can look up another show. It's a sister show to Bad Movies Rule called
Samurai Movie Jam. Yeah.
hosted by the two boys across the table from me here, Dave and Brian.
Yeah, we should get hats.
There you go.
Wait.
Oh, look at that. It's on his head. Can't read yours. What is? Do you have one on too?
No, mine says oh.
Everyone in the corner knows all about Samurai Movie Jam.
All these guys know about the
Yeah.
old pad I have on.
Everybody that follows you
Right.
knows about it.
Oh, hey, there you go.
That's
for
the
your
key.
followers.
Exactly. I only wear it for our show.
Perfect. It's
So you
great.
have to search for us, but you can go to Bad Movies Rule,
Yes.
the website, go to other shows, and you can find a link to our
Find
stuff
us
there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever talk about the website that often, but there's all kinds of cool stuff on there too. So if you guys haven't gone,
Buy some BMR merch.
yeah, we can get. They got the
Yeah,
Samurai
they
Movie
got
Jam
their
merch
merch.
down there. We got
got,
ours,
you know,
t-shirts,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff, guys. So yeah, check those out.
And if I ever see anyone in a Bad Movies Rule or Samurai Movie Jam shirt, your dinner is on me.
Look at look at that.
So you just have to send a picture to
And that's only if we're at Culver's. Well, I don't think I'm going to see it at 5 o'clock steakhouse. I don't see someone walking
Culver's
around with
and
a...
I don't know, man.
Culver's and under.
Well, I'm not... Yeah, there's...
Yeah.
No, make a ton of money. So,
That's right. But Culver's and
What
under.
if
meaning-
He doesn't get out of the house.
What's
that
under?
often.
What's
He'll
under
give you
a Culver's?
his free Scoopy with his meal.
Yeah.
What's under a Culver's? If I said Culver's and under, I'll pay
a
for it.
basement?
I was. Yeah, you beat me to it.
But like general, like in quality, like
Arby's.
Arby's. Yeah. So if you're at an Arby's, that still
I don't know. I
qualifies.
might like Arby's better
Yeah.
than Culver's.
Anything that qualifies as under Culver's.
it's more of a,
I'm
it's a loose
Wisconsin.
rule.
Okay.
If I see one person at an Applebee's, I'll get you some mozzarella sticks.
Oh, now
yeah.
you loosen it up too much, and pretty soon people are going to say Five Guys is part of it, and that's like $15 a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I know what I'm wearing next time we go out.
You go broke buying people Five Guys.
it's true. I would not, and I'd run.
It's delicious.
I don't see nothing. I don't see
Yeah.
nothing.
A bus full of BMR fans
walk
pulls up to Five Guys.
You get one topping.
Yeah.
Not even a burger.
I'll get you all one fry to share because they give you too many fries at Five Guys.
They do.
Even
There's
if
the
it's a
container,
small.
and then they fill the bag.
Yeah, I feel like the large fry at Five Guys is a joke. The small and large, same size. We're throwing it in there. We just might be able to get an extra buck.
All right, guys, we are going to get to it right after this break. Movie opens with the opposite of what usually happens in the movies that Joe watches. Two guys getting dressed. Okay. Just kidding.
What do you mean?
All right, so there's two guys getting
Hey,
dressed.
but there is ball grabbing.
There's typically dinner and maybe
right.
a scenario involved
Oh,
before this part.
I never make it that far into the movies.
Some sort of housework that needs to be completed.
Something.
Right, some pipes that have to be laid.
Yeah.
Right.
I just
Water
love
heater that
jerking
needs to
into
be-
awkward conversations.
You just requested that today. Hey, anyone can answer a question about some home electrician?
Yeah, I had a water heater problem and I fixed it today.
Oh, nice work.
Oh,
Guy came over.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Because you know why? Because I did it. You
fixed it yourself?
I fixed it myself.
Hey, look at that.
This round of applause goes out to all the pro homeowners who figure things out for themselves.
I'm so proud of you.
It was a blown fuse in some shutoff box mounted to the wall next to it.
Jeez.
It's not even hooked up to an actual fuse in the fuse box, like an actual switch. It had its own dedicated fuse for some reason, and it was an old-timey fuse, and I ended up finding it.
In fact, I would
Is
have
that what the electrician said while he was fixing your water heater?
An old-timey?
He's like, you're looking at this box on the wall.
Well, I did take pictures, so.
Yeah.
I look at the panel, and if it's not there, I have to call the president of the United States or something. Like I never would have found that.
Nope. I figured it out.
All right.
Figured it out.
Nice job. Anyway,
I don't watch
I have a
gay porn.
water heater.
Yeah.
these two
If it ever
boys.
breaks.
And for the record,
Yes.
I don't watch gay porn.
Why?
I'm not saying anything bad about it. I just don't.
It's just a little joke I like to tell sometimes.
Not in that. I made a point to tell my wife how much a new water heater costs, and I was like, "Yep, that's a back rub, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
That's about a $1,300 back rub."
Yep.
There you go. Welcome to Water Heater Time.
Oh yeah.
On this
I had
episode,
this
we'll
water
tell you
heater.
about fuses on your wall.
Oh yeah, that's your problem right
You
there.
gotta go there.
Oh yeah.
I had that old timey fuse on the wall, and
Was
I
it a
just go ahead
screw
and-
in? Or?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
different.
Oh yeah. It was a screw in.
Oh, for gee.
Oh, it's a dirty water.
It was shooing for a screw-in.
That's different.
All right, can we get back to the show?
So,
No.
all right. So there's a character named Buck, played by Gary Busey, and Buck has been released from prison.
Can we talk about the prison scene real quick, though?
Yeah, that's what we're here. What's what we're doing?
Did it feel like one of those music videos where they take all the music out of it and you just hear like the footsteps and
There
stuff?
was no music for this.
That's
part.
what I mean.
No.
Yeah.
No, it
So
looked
it's
like
musicless. It's like
it looked like George
Music
Michael's
video.
Faith.
It's a
but, like,
musicless
without
music
the-
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had a dude putting his pants on. It was basically Kmart Scarface and
Yeah.
Gary
Yeah.
Busey.
Yeah.
And they're being released. And Gary is a man of few words, at least in the beginning of this movie here. And the other guy's like flipping the bird to all the guards. And
Am I free?
Come on, I want to get out of here.
Audio.
they get out, cuts to credits. Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
6 minutes later.
Bam, bam.
Have you ever in any time of your life
One time.
slapped your shoelaces after you tie them?
I haven't ever been as cool as either of these guys.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
I guess.
I always clean my watch like that before I put it on, though.
Yeah.
Slap it.
And then rub it on my white lapel.
Well, it's been sitting in a drawer for however long this guy's been in prison.
Yeah, that too. What sort of dry cleaning do they have at this prison? Because these guys
The
got
suit
their
was crumpled in a manila envelope.
know it was, and he dumped it out. That thing should look like they were sitting on it for 7 years.
It's a wrinkle-free type of fabric, man.
That's what it is.
That's what it was.
He was sitting there. You got the ticket, gave it to the lady.
Right. Starched. They have dry cleaning in the prison. That'd be genius.
Yeah.
And you had to get the close up of him getting a full handful
Yes.
of his Miami cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to Gary Busey doing his belt, and I was like, grab it. Grab it.
Yeah.
You do it too. This is so ridiculous.
And his belt had a little belt on top of his belt that he had to, okay, don't strap it. Beep, 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 beep.
And now do the baby belt.
That's a safety belt. If the
It's like the Russian doll belt.
yeah,
safety belt.
It's a safety belt.
It's a
If the
belt for
first
your belt. We did a
fails.
countdown to the countdown earlier. What's the
It
difference?
would aid for this belt to unbelt. That's why I
Right.
got
Want
a
your belt to
safety
fall
belt.
off? Put your
Yep.
other belt on.
And then he wrapped a ratchet strap around his waist.
It's less than the amount of belts he had in prison. He had 5 belts on.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because
Good luck getting in here.
Yeah. Can't do it.
I think he's a black belt too.
The Scarface Jr. is like wants desperately to help this guy out because apparently Gary Busey saved his life while in prison. We don't get much in exposition other than to say I would have been breathing out of my neck if you hadn't helped me from these assholes or whatever. And he's got this huge scar down his, and I'm
Taped to his face.
based on what I've already seen of this guy, most likely his fault. Whatever happened,
Yeah.
just guessing.
Yeah, but nonetheless,
Nonetheless, he saved him.
he
helped
saved him, did a good deed. Now he's in debt.
And he gives him a ride into town. This is the only way he's like, I'll give you a ride. He's going to walk. Okay.
I love that he, in the process of picking up Buck here, he stops and says, "Hey, come get a ride. I promise I won't speak Spanish." And then gets in the car and he just starts speaking all the Spanish.
Spanish
Yep.
the entire way.
I didn't say I wouldn't sing.
Right.
You got me.
We didn't say songs. Yep.
And who like
That was
what
that was
random-
actually Ty who
Yeah.
he was singing. It was a different language. You just,
Oh, that I did?
yeah.
Or did
No, yeah, you just said. I understood what you said when you were trying to speak Spanish.
and who waves to people clearly down the road from a prison?
Yeah.
This guy walking down the road. Hi.
They're going to prison.
Yeah,
that's the only,
they're like,
that's the only place that road goes. It just goes and he jumps in the car. I wanted 10 feet later they're pulled over for open alcohol.
I was going to say, although I'm not a lawyer or
Right back
anything,
into prison.
but I'm pretty sure you got out of prison and immediately broke the law.
Yeah.
And
No
you want some
seatbelt,
champagne?
open liquor.
Yeah. Just sit on the back. We're out of here. Well,
Totally legitimate. I promise. Okay.
this is fine.
He goes, he drops Buck off, and again, he's begging him. He's like, just forget about it, man. He's like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
But he goes in to see the sheriff of this little town. We don't ever hear the name of the town, so it's called Little Town, USA. And it must be a slow day as far as crime goes.
And it's slow and hot.
Yeah.
It's hot in this town all
you didn't
the
see the
time.
photographer walking out right before they
No.
bumped on the way?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Glamour shots.
Yeah, it was
the
yeah.
boudoir shoot for his wife.
I need you to lay on the leather couch.
Right.
Unbutton.
Put your arm
all
up,
the buttons off. That would be
Paint
good.
me like one of your French girls.
It kind of looked a little bit like Kate Winslet's scene in Titanic. I thought this in just under that.
Just
probably
barely.
Slightly under.
Just barely.
Set the
under.
fan up so it blows my mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
this
why that was
dude
there.
screamed sex.
I can't remember the guy's name, but last time we just saw him was in Dick Tracy. He was like the other cop, like the Dick Tracy's main cop friend or whatever.
This guy gave Slash his nickname.
Shut up.
I'm not lying. That's another IMDb trivia thing. And
I
it was
don't
in
believe
multiple
Hawaiian
things.
sheriff guy?
Yes, and it was in multiple things, and supposedly in some documentaries where his biography talks about this dude.
Okay.
Because he gave him the name. He was always
Why, did he
running
try to
around.
cut him or something?
I don't know. Well, no, he's like, hey, give me a nickname. So he's like, all right, Slushy Slash.
Slippy, slappy.
Yeah.
This kid keeps cutting my
Samsonite.
tires every time I come outside.
Sound
Here's
clever.
Slash.
They said it was something about how he was just slashing back and forth to doing all these different things.
Not nearly as cool as it sounds.
Nope.
No.
No, they
Sometimes
should
the
do
story
another
isn't as good as.
Yeah, sometimes I don't want to hear that kind
Yeah.
of things.
Well, yeah.
It
Really,
should
you've
be a
ruined it.
sword
What's the
fight.
cooler
Thanks.
story? And we'll just stick with that.
He got in a sword fight.
That's what it was.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And he's
But he used this guitar.
Cut all the buttons off his shirt.
It's like, you should grow your hair curly.
Much better.
Play the guitar.
Here's a top hat.
There's a couple other little pieces of exposition. Basically, he goes in to see the sheriff, and the sheriff is like, "You're a piece of shit. I don't want you in this town. You suck. I hate you. Get out of here."
But I'm your parole officer, so come back in a week.
Yeah, I miss you if you don't.
Right.
The other two things of importance that happens is he meets JB there, who is apparently a cop, but he never dresses like one. He's a sergeant.
Yeah.
And they're friends. He asks him, like, why aren't you leaving this town? He's like, because I don't want to. Well, I'm out of here in 10 days. This is an important plot thing.
10 days.
10 days.
9
Is it?
times.
And
10 days.
he's getting out of Dodge. Okay.
That important.
Almost get, well, he just brings it up every scene that he's in.
Yeah, man, it's important to him.
It's important to him.
I'm leaving in 10 days, and I really like this one song.
That's right.
Okay.
And the other thing is he gets a note. The guy, Scarface Jr., finally leaves, but he passes a note to him after they leave the sheriff's office, which says, anytime, anywhere, anything.
It should have been one of those grade school things that you
yes.
flip open like that. I don't know.
All right,
you
pick a
fold it
color.
up, pick
B-L-U-E. Pick a number.
L-U-V-E.
3, 1.
I will help you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would have taken it that way. If you just got out of prison and it says anytime, anywhere, any place with a number.
Well, and his buddy makes a joke. He's like, "Oh,
that's
where
right.
is she?
Yeah, what's her name?
All right. I told him we aren't going to do this now that we're out of the prison. But I guess
She's gonna have to work for it.
Just in
I
case.
got 2 belts.
I don't think it takes a little while to get them both off, but it's worth it. It's
worth it.
It's worth the wait. It's never said in the movie, at least I don't think, how long he's been in prison, but she was at least pregnant with Jennifer, his wife, and now Jennifer's what, 6, 7?
And I think
12,
it was
13,
in 5 years.
5,
Is that
5?
Gary Busey's real kid?
No.
Then he kissed her way too much.
Oh my gosh.
But you're playing the father. It's got to be natural.
I know, but you could just pick her up, give her a kiss, and then
He
carry
tried
her
to
in
play
the house.
it like he had not seen her.
You just got
and
it's gotten
too
back
much.
from
It's too
prison.
much. It's too much.
It's been 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
I don't like it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13,
we
14,
don't know how
15
many years.
Well, still,
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it only because I thought of
When your kids come up to you, you say, and you stiff arm them?
yes, but I see them
in their
every day.
face?
So okay, fine. You came home and you saw your kid.
It's too much. It's too much affection.
For a stranger.
It still wasn't believable,
they're
honestly,
not-
that like he hadn't seen this kid for that long.
Yeah.
But if you
And
notice,
also, why didn't the wife pick him up from prison?
I don't know.
Does she have a
because-
car?
I don't know.
I think.
But the fact
he
that
has
I
a
know
truck.
they went to visit him in prison.
That's true.
Right.
Catch
Because
that?
Right.
It's a nice. It's a nice place.
I listen. I'm not gonna lie.
For what?
I love to try to like find like mistakes and problems with the diet with what was some of the writing. I had a hard time with this one.
Yeah, it's great.
They seem to they seem to like.
It's a lot of things.
I mean, there's some weird stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
But like any loopholes or not plot holes. That's what I meant to say. Any of the plot holes. They seem to be pretty tight.
That's what I'm saying.
Tight.
Like Gary's jeans.
I hate it.
He walked up to this.
hate it.
Man.
Wife comes out. It's a nice place, by the way. Put pin in this for later. A nice fence all around the house. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Didn't see any
And
ramps.
It's raised. It is raised.
Raised,
The house is raised.
and there's a fence. That'll be important in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Now, wife comes out. She's beautiful wife, beautiful
Yeah.
kid, looking guy. He
White
says
picket
hello to
fence?
his daughter.
Come on.
He says, honey, play outside for like 2 hours. I got to talk to mom.
I got you a gift.
See what you can do with that thing.
Right.
It's a statue, Dad.
Right.
All of a sudden, he was just
2 hours.
It's what I always wanted.
Yeah.
3 hours.
2-3 hours.
2-3 hours. Play outside.
Knock first.
3 minutes. He was in prison.
Right.
You
That's-
gotta. There's
10 minutes later, she's walking out in a robe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the next cut.
with her hair done because she had time to do that. Yep.
Some things don't change.
That's right. She comes out in a robe with a beer and a job for him. I'm like, wife of the century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Danger.
Did you get that job for me? Yeah. Here it is. Sick.
Yeah. He doesn't like beer though.
He has a couple beers
I guess.
in the movie. He has one with JB when he comes by later
Yeah.
on, right?
He hands him one.
He does. He
But
likes to
champagne
watch
gives him a
his
headache.
friends drink beer.
Champagne gives
Is
him a
that weird?
It's weird how they drink beers.
I'll go get a beer out of that fridge right now and watch you drink it, and we're gonna
drinks
wait
beer like that.
the whole time.
That was in Primate.
Yeah.
The kids drinking beer.
right.
Didn't know how to drink beer.
It's fine. You don't think Gary Busey knows how to drink out of a can?
I guess if you're trying to deep throat the whole can,
Gary Busey has so many teeth to dodge, though, so it's like hard.
Yeah.
So do you know why?
it is. It's like that girl. In
Why he had to fake drink beer?
Why?
He had dropped like 100 pounds. He had ballooned. He was in rehab. He was an alcoholic and all
I was
kinds
gonna
of stuff.
say, if I'm not
That's
mistaken, I
shocking.
think he was actually an alcoholic.
And he just had cut a bunch of weight and was getting back into movies. And he was like this new trim fit Gary Busey, and that's why he was like, "I'm drinking beer."
Well, you can't really drink alcohol on movie sets, right?
Yeah, there's beer.
Oh,
if it's a
I'm sure-
can of beer for sure.
I thought
they're
commercial.
doing lines of
Yeah.
blow in the back.
Well, that's
Yes.
different. But I thought that like the
What do you mean that's
rules
different?
for movies, like they
Being
have to
filmed
have.
and to show in
if
front
you're-
of people.
well, you can't drink.
No, you can drink
a beer on a commercial.
Right.
Yeah,
I, think
I know,
that's
but
what you're talking about.
in a movie, if they're drinking a glass of whiskey, that's not real whiskey.
sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it
Just
can
depends. Yeah,
Depends on how many takes.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't drink. Booze
Oh
on
no, there's not
movie
like a
sets.
hard and fast rule. No.
Oh,
No,
It depends on the director and
what they're doing. It seemed a little loosey-goosey on this one, so I'm going to guess it was probably...
Well, it was Gary Busey.
Probably, yeah. A little loosey-busey. Hey! Come
Hit a
on now.
button for that.
Yeah,
on
where's the...
What she does say to him, though, is, everyone's afraid in this town, we should go. And he's like, that's dumb.
What could go wrong?
That's the stupidest thing you've ever said.
I'm not leaving.
Not going
Find me
anywhere.
another job.
Meanwhile, some poor nurse just gets off her shift at the hospital,
Yeah.
drives home, bunch of damn bikers show up.
What?
Bikers is a
were
loose.
Movie I do
teasing it.
bikers.
That's a
teasing
loose
it the whole
term.
time.
These are dirt bikers.
Yeah, they're not even real bikers.
Not even real bikers.
Yeah, it's way less.
My
badass.
lawnmower has more horsepower than those
Lame.
bikes.
It was that time period where bikers were bad guys. In
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
That's what
Like with
every
actual
movie.
bikes with Harleys.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
Oh.
Yamaha dirt bikes.
And what was she driving? She was driving like a little
Chevette. Yeah, it was like a Chevette.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they pull her ass out of her car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And they're like going to gang rape her.
No, there's just one guy who's going to do it.
Well,
He's
well,
Go get
everyone-
chainmail
eyes
guy.
helpers. I mean, call
I
me
think that-
naive.
I feel like
I
he
think
was
that's
just first.
considered.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm.
Yes.
I'm
Thank you. Thank you.
almost positive that's the
Yeah.
case.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't find out, but I'm pretty sure that's
Yes.
what was. Yeah.
Right.
Horrific.
So Gary Busey.
Thank God
hears
Gary
this.
Busey overhears this from the work site
Yeah.
where he is
This is weird.
and flies in on his truck, bro.
Not just flies.
he ju-
Duke's a hazard. Doesn't really get to assess the situation. Just goes full throttle.
the hood comes off before it hits the ground.
His truck's made of Legos, apparently. Because it just falls apart as soon as it hits the ground.
Which makes me think it came off in a previous take, and they just said, "We'll just set it on there."
That looks cool,
and
right?
we'll just jump again. They do it again, and it flies off.
Yep.
It's pretty great, and it's one of the cooler stunts in the movie. And these guys are all just surrounding this poor girl, and they're all holding her down. And they have these dark. It's the nighttime, and they have,
I was thinking that too. Like, how
They
dark
got the
can you
tinted
see?
helmets. Yeah.
What's that other movie with Christian Bale?
Batman.
yeah,
Equilibrium.
Oh, Equilibrium.
Batman.
Isn't that the one with the
Got it right?
I just watched that today for the first time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, with
Yeah.
the dark visors.
Yes.
Yes.
Then you guys make a big.
We did it, and
Bust
Resident
about-
Evil.
yeah.
Resident
Yes.
Evil. They're all
Oh, yes.
walking around, and they're trying to fight. They're getting their ass kicked. I'm like, of course they can't see anything. They could have. They probably thought they were raping a deer or something.
Gary Busey manages to get them all out of there just by revving his truck.
Each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll run you over and the
that
girl.
Yeah, I would say just.
such an oversimplification of what.
Yeah.
Doesn't just rev his
You
truck.
had Baldy Gang Leader
What the
come up and do
He
Morse
did.
code with his ring, ring, ring to get
Yeah.
the guys to leave.
That's what happened.
Oh,
Baldy-
what? Okay, sorry. What?
Slaphead or whatever his name is the guy that. Here's what this scene establishes, because it does establish narratively something very important for the movie. It establishes that Gary Busey, this character of Buck Matthews, is the honey badger of action guys from the 1980s because
Yes.
he doesn't give a.
They
Okay.
don't know him.
No, I understand
He's
that.
been in prison for whatever amount.
I'm just saying it throughout the movie. He's just like full send.
Don't
And he
care.
he doesn't care.
Yeah.
They shoot his windshield out. He's under fire. He doesn't have a gun. He's like, whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
stopping. I'm still gonna like rev you to run you down. Dude doesn't. He's insane.
Right, but if you're the biker gang and a guy pulls up in a truck that is spewing water out
Okay,
of the
he
front
doesn't,
with no
he doesn't
hood,
pull up.
Hold on.
He doesn't pull up.
He does pull up and he revs the engine at him.
Yeah,
but then
flies.
He
Oh,
flies.
flies
up,
after
then
that, he
drives.
flies
Yeah,
up,
there's a
does
difference
a
between flying
donut,
and pulling.
does
Flying
a
and pulling are
donut,
two different
and
things.
pulls up to him and goes, "You want to see that again?"
Yeah.
And then they all go, "No, man, that's way too scary." And then they all piss off. They wouldn't. Why wouldn't
Because
they
the
try
guy's
to
standing
fight
there
him?
with his micro dick in his hand, and he's like, "What do I do?" And he's gonna like, "I'm gonna run you over."
But why?
Yeah.
And why would they think he would though? But when the girl is right there next to them.
But why?
he had plenty of
Crazy. All he had to do, all they would have had to do
gonna
is
go between the tires.
give them a fight scene of Gary Busey getting out of the car and beating them up, and then I'm fine. But just sitting in the truck and going, "Huh? Did you see that cool move?"
He was going to. They
sure.
They screwed off. They screwed off before he could get out.
He
and
has a fight in this movie, and it doesn't come until the end. It's because the writer had a big old veiny boner for trucks and was like, imagine if someone pulled up in a truck that was broken. Wouldn't that be
I'm gonna
so
say, like,
scary?
like, that's a weird thing to be into cool trucks.
No, it's a weird thing for this biker gang that has a bunch of motorcycles that are clearly willing to rape a lady in the public to be scared off by just Gary Busey's teeth and a broken truck.
No. You don't understand.
First of all,
I guess I don't.
Don't discount how scary his teeth are.
I understand teeth,
That's how they could see with those visors on.
but he didn't sit there and go,
That's right.
Who's the number one what?
Who's the number one predator of bikes, of biker gangs? Trucks.
That's right. That's
a natural enemy.
It's like a lion shows up and all the hyenas go,
Oh, crap.
that's
They just have to sit there and go, that's it.
you know, I'm glad because this might sound like
Obviously,
bullshit to
don't
someone,
know.
but to me, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, unfortunately, God, that makes sense.
Yeah. I guess
There's a line, James.
right.
It's getting thicker and thicker.
thicker.
Right down the middle here.
Right.
It's gonna only.
You're going to be on our side, right?
Oh yeah.
By the end,
Oh
boys.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mayor recognizes a winner.
Thank you.
I think one
all
of the reasons they all split is because the main guy is not there, so they don't know what to do.
Well, the main guy is
He
he's
is
the one that
there.
tells them to show.
He's the one
He Morse codes
He
with his.
goes,
He shows up on the top of the hill
everybody
just
goes?
to be
Yeah, and they all leave.
intimidating and he revs it the wrong way too.
Yeah.
Bothers me. But anyway,
yes.
that's not. What did he do that was so intimidating? They don't know this dude. They don't know
Just
why he's
explain it. I'm
there.
going to explain it. What's understood?
That trucks are the natural predator of motorcycles. Okay, I guess.
He came in like the Dukes of Hazzard.
First of all,
what?
That's intimidating.
But no one
The element of
cares.
surprise cannot be understated.
Yes.
They're not ready for it.
There's no surprise.
Just leave it go. Let it go.
No one
Just
stood
let
up,
it go.
No one stood up to these guys.
What surprise happened when he jumped off of the hill and did a donut around them and then pulled up in
When
front?
you think you are about to do what you're about to do in the quiet still of the
Yes.
night, and all of a sudden,
I guess-
a truck is airmailing itself in.
I guess that was
the
surprising.
And the hood takes out 5 bikes. I mean, come on.
And it's been 7, 8, 9, 10
The
years
hood
since
took out 5 bikes.
it's been.
I guess if he threw this hood like a Chinese star into the bikes, then I'd be like, okay, this dude did a move that scared off these bikers.
yeah.
But as it sits, he just sat there and went, and
threw
behind the
up in the
wheel of
hood.
his truck.
Also-
And they all went, oh God, I hope Vagina Head Leader doesn't tell us to leave. And then he's like, ring, ring, and then they leave.
Also, it's been at least 10 years since anyone stood up to them. So they're just not. These guys aren't battle tested.
No.
They're not, no one ever puts up with any stands up to them at all.
This sounds
they didn't
like
know-
cope.
They didn't know what to do. Or it's implied in the script.
I love
Clearly.
this because if this was Kurt Mummer here, you'd be like, oh, you're just filling in the gaps as you want
That's
to.
not what I'm doing because that's making up backstory that's not there. I'm stating things that are inherent in the script
That
no one
trucks
that
are the natural enemy to motorcycles is the actual
I said-
root reason for that.
I'll look it up.
Hold on, I said that
my grandma told me
the
that.
fact that no one is stood
Are
up
you
to them.
telling me my grandma's wrong?
Yeah, I'll yes and this till the end of the day if you want me to, Joe. But it doesn't mean it's not bullshit. And it doesn't mean that it makes sense in this movie.
It's hard
No,
to answer
I'm calling
if
you a
don't-
liar.
It's hard to answer if you don't let me answer.
Okay.
What I was saying is the 10 years is clearly stated in the script that no one has ever stood up to these guys. That's not headcanon that I'm making up.
So when someone does, they just go and leave.
In that moment, and then once they get their bearings, they're like, all right, hold on, we're going to have a situation here. Then they escalate it, right, which we're going to get to.
Sure.
Okay. And the sheriff,
Sheriff.
just so we can move on, the sheriff is so pissed he stopped this girl from getting gang raped.
I know. He's like, how dare you? How dare you do something good to make me look bad?
Yeah.
I should throw your ass in prison right now. You let that happen next time.
And apparently they sent out a note to everyone, to the news and everybody, like Buck just saved this girl with a truck.
Bro, the
Yeah,
news
who told
comes.
everybody.
The news shows up at Buck's house.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With a beer.
With the beer. They post up at his door and like, this is Buck Matthews, the guy that saved from those stupid bastards, all those bikers.
Yeah.
We're here on East Canyon Road where he lives. If you want to come and say hi and thank him, you can put it. It's the only house on East Canyon Road, so it should be easy to spot.
Sure.
This is his
We'll take
work
the fence
schedule.
down before you come.
He's got one young
If this
child
was
and a
your
wife at
biker
home.
gang, feel free to stop at this house right here. And did you notice that the newscasters...
She killed her. She killed her. She killed her.
Mike looked like a vibrator.
Yeah, well, you make do with what you have when you're low budget.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And I loved the dude when she is filming the news segment, comes up behind her and is like, you guys come kill this guy if you want.
Her blood is 100% on that news lady's hand.
100%.
Yeah. because they're right then and there. Well, the guy's like,
It's actually on her guidance counselor's hands.
Oh my gosh.
fine. We can take it all the way back.
How far do we go back then? Is it her parents?
We could.
Grandparents?
The biker was frustrated. He destroyed the only TV they had, when they saw this news report.
Yeah.
And they would not have been able to find him if she hadn't just been like, East Canyon Road, here he is.
Yeah.
I guess I don't need this anymore, huh?
They bought it for
Did somebody
that
write
purpose,
it down?
yeah.
Somebody write the address down? Crap, before I got
No,
it.
rewind it. Oh, poop.
Son of a...
And one of my favorite parts of this movie, it's a little moment, but it's so great.
Sure.
Is he walks inside after this, he washes his face, and the wife comes in and she says, tired? He's like, yeah. How tired? Not that tired. That's the right answer, boys.
That's right. Not that tired. Not that drunk.
Not that tired.
No, it's so good. I love it. I love this relationship between these two people. It's so not forced and really awesome to
I
watch.
tell you.
Not at all.
It's super not awkward to see these two interact at all.
Oh, it's great.
By the way, if you want this to be a happy ending, stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just turn the movie off now.
Movie's over.
I can't because I do a podcast.
JB shows up literally just to tell him they're probably going to come kill you soon.
Yeah, just let you know.
Yeah. They'll
I
hit
know
you-
these things.
They'll either hit you at work or they'll come by here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should probably really, I just don't want you to make this a hassle for me because I'm trying to leave in 9 days. That's what he says.
Yes.
Could you just
Yeah,
take it easy
I really
on
don't
him?
care.
So it's not a problem
Yeah,
for me.
I feel like obligated to say this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like Sporky in Toy Story, he goes, "Well, I don't know. I don't care. They come over. I talk it out."
I'm just letting you know. I heard it from my source. It's
Right.
Channel 4 News.
And one thing was he also saw it.
Yeah.
One thing that was a little dumb is he starts cleaning his shotgun.
Just a smidge dumb.
Okay.
A
He starts
little.
cleaning his shotgun and she's like, what's wrong? He's like, so every once in a while I get a feeling. And whenever I get this feeling, whether it's prison or Vietnam, something bad happens.
I got a feeling.
Like your friend you got a bad feeling because he just literally told you they were going to come and kill you. It's not like you sensed it happening.
My spider sense is tingling.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Teeth started getting.
So was that
tingle.
one of those plot holes you were talking about, Joe? That you couldn't find
No,
in
I
the
think
script?
it's still solid.
Yeah, it's still sound.
I believe
Okey-dokey.
every word that's happening right
solid
now.
as dried?
He does finally agree to move, but it's a little
guy.
too late. Little too late.
Yeah, he says, let's move. And then
Pack your
something
things.
Honey,
urgent.
we can't move. I just built all these ramps up to the windows, and what are we going to do with them? Why did I build those?
Yeah. Screw me, I guess. We'll just pack those.
Well, this
on
is
the-
how we get
Right.
the furniture out.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah. Good thing I built these ramps.
All the U-Haul ramps are up and ready at all of the windows. We can get our things out.
No.
For real, we can move. Yes, I wanted to wait till I was finished building them before I told you.
I just needed to clean my gun with no bullets.
Yeah.
Shells,
Well,
whatever.
That night, the bikers somehow found out where he lived.
Shocking.
Weird.
That's crazy.
Okay.
They're detectives.
They must have tortured the TV.
They show 'em, and you see the headlights out in the front yard. They're all revving their bikes. and the-
communicating with each other.
That's what they're doing.
Yes.
Morse code,
Yes,
as
Morse
the mayor
code.
said. And the next thing they rev to each other must have been window guy goes first. 'Cause first
you
dude
go.
You
right
could
through the
see the cutout for in the window for when they're showing the window. They all look at the window.
Yeah.
I wonder what's gonna happen. Yeah.
I'm like, wait, which
Stunt
window?
incoming, ladies and gentlemen.
Which one of your bikes can jump? We
Yeah.
need you to go first.
Right.
Right. It's either a ramp or he ollied it into the window.
Through the fence.
Through the fence.
There was 4 other bikers that actually just 1, 2.
Like when you would swing your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be next.
Catch me.
2 guys then through the patio door.
Yep.
And then one guy comes out of the bedroom wall. Like, what was he doing in there?
He was waiting there a very long time.
Okay.
How did he get in the
Holding
bedroom?
a floor lamp in front of him. Like, oh, boy.
I've been in here 6 days.
It's a shot of Gary shooting, and then when the way they frame it when he's way over here and you just see the wall for no reason. You're like, something's gonna come.
Yep.
And sure enough, but on the other side of where he crashed through, it's just a bedroom. He spent the night.
Yep.
He did, I think.
did.
There's no studs. There's no anything.
yeah,
It's just
nothing.
1/8-inch plywood
He's
everywhere.
moving. They're
It's
taking
cardboard,
stuff
it ain't
with
even
them.
a-
Yes, he took
Well, Brian,
took
the
the 2x4.
natural predator to 2x4s is motorcycles.
We all know that. Thank you.
No, hold on. He was moving. He took the 2x4s and packed them.
Exactly.
Packed them
That's
up.
what he said.
God.
Packed them.
What is your problem, guys?
Not real hard if you think about
But
it.
he just decided to move right before the ramps.
Well, that was
so
that night.
He used the 2x4s to build the ramp.
It was a day when it was a day to night transition.
Do I have to spoon feed this to you?
please do. Please get your big spoon and
ridiculous.
feed this nonsense.
Get the
to me.
big spoon. Yeah.
Get the big spoon.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Because spoons are the natural enemy to making sense.
They trashed the place.
Spooning leads to forking.
In this case,
Wouldn't that be knife?
Wait.
they trashed the place. There is
Give you
multiple
two for that
shots
one.
of their groceries being murdered.
Oh my gosh. Eggs! Not in my house!
Spaghetti sauce.
Oh no!
A can of beans! These don't work together!
Oh no! The eggs hit the beans. The eggs hit the beans.
Not a drop of blood. All the food.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was expired.
The weirdest colored food too. It's like they know they
Yeah.
just like that's-
Canned beets.
That's just the thing, like kind of like with the whole movie. It's like we need spray paint to like tag these things. Great,
Sure.
get red, blue, and yellow.
Right.
And do you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like the primary colors.
Right.
And they kind of do the same thing with the food. Like we need green over here on this wall and red.
Yeah.
And it's like nothing
True.
looks like food.
That's true. That's
That's because what they don't tell you is that this bike gang is called Food Fight, and that's what they do. Is they go and they're like the wet bandits. They just cover the walls
Guys.
in food.
We're the food fighters.
Oh, there you go.
Fighters of food.
That's right.
What?
I wish you wouldn't throw the groceries all over the walls when we go into these places.
is their theme song? I got another bread to bake. Oh, that's Foo Fighters. Perfect.
That's the Foo Fighters.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay.
They kill his wife. Wife's dead. She's
Do they?
she's one minute she's screaming.
We didn't see
She's
that. You don't see that. You
No,
just
don't
see
say
him
one
get
minute.
tackled by a couch, and then all of a sudden,
She's screaming, and the next cut is her.
yep.
I am not lying. No, her eyes
It's
are
dead.
open.
Yes.
I am not lying.
Yeah.
He went to the jail.
Yeah.
He's walking out of jail again after this scene.
Yeah.
And I went, well, why didn't the wife pick him up this time either?
The hospital, you mean? The hospital, not the jail this time. Right.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, the hospital. But still, yes.
Well, he got out right. And then JB comes and picks it up. And I was like, where's the wife this time?
Well-
She's still not there? And then found out she was actually
Guys,
dead.
it's
And I
not
rewound it. And like, oh, she's dead there?
Yeah, but that's when the kid
That's
goes
no
catatonic.
excuse. I mean, come
There's
on.
no excuse. There's context clues, guys.
What's that?
They, like,
The
it
food.
It
The
cuts
food hit
straight.
the floor.
It-
And she
they ask
fainted.
questions and then they don't let you
I know
answer.
they don't let you answer. That's the problem.
Look, she
just get
choked
loud.
on the beets.
That's
that
what it
were-
was.
Yeah.
It shot.
Please.
It shot those eggs straight into her airway,
Yeah.
and she choked to death.
Well, if all the answers are just going to be you making up, then that's why we get to
There's the answer. There's the answer for real.
That's
because
the thing.
next
We're not
cut,
making up anything.
The next cut is him in the chapel in the hospital. It's the next scene, and he's sitting there praying, and a priest says to him, "I assume we're praying for your wife's soul."
because she's so stupid.
No,
I
that's,
thought because she's in the hospital.
no. It's a thing. Catholics think you pray for people after they die. I'm not saying that as a negative thing. I used to be Catholic. I'm just saying that's all I need. I want to be Ryan Madela with states and piss off all the Catholics. But I'm just saying that's
It is a big group.
It's a common thing
Yeah.
that they say after someone has passed away.
Okay,
So that's when I knew she was dead.
I'll bite.
You know when I knew
when
she
you
was
should have
dead?
known.
When she was on the ground, like, that's when I knew she was dead.
That could have been anything.
For the record.
Her tongue wasn't out. There were no X's on her eyes.
true.
There was
That's fair.
no clues there.
It is a great scene, though. He says
just as still as the daughter.
Because then he says to him, "That's not what I'm praying for.
Yeah.
I'm praying for vengeance.
Vengeance.
Let's go."
You don't have to pray for vengeance.
But
Yeah, you
he
do.
is,
You can
though.
just you pray for things
could
that
pray
you
for a
need,
sandwich.
and you can't get yourself by just continuing the movie.
He's the rest of the movie. He's on a mission from God. You think he accomplishes what he accomplishes without divine intervention? This is why he's able
He's
to
like
get vengeance.
booking
Yeah, I
Eli
know.
thing
There
going.
definitely
Because-
seems like there seems like there is divine intervention.
Exactly.
in the rest of
That's
the movie.
why everything can be
guess
explained.
That's why the explosions work to kill people.
Ooh,
That's
we're
why.
starting-
I guess that's how you aim the guns out the
to get
back
him.
and all
Look
that
at
other
this.
stuff.
It's starting to turn into a square and not a line.
Yeah, we're getting a
See how
little
this
we're
works?
starting to pull him in here.
Well, I'm just saying
You
that makes
can
sense.
agree that Gary Busey wore boots too. That doesn't mean that this movie is any damn better.
All right. Well, we'll see. I think this next scene might convince you.
Sure will. It sure will.
He calls in the favor from Scarface Jr.
He's got his own Miami connection.
No, hold on.
Hey, you did it.
Let's run applause. That's all the mayors out there.
He was no Orpen.
You skipped the fact that he went and visited his daughter.
That's the next thing, yeah.
Oh, it's in the next
Yeah,
thing.
the next thing, yeah.
I said you would have skipped it if you missed it after this scene.
He calls. That's fine. He calls the guy on the payphone inside the hospital. Then he goes and sees his daughter.
How many you got?
Catatonic.
Is she catatonic or is she just like suffering from boredom?
I think she just made a vow to herself after her mom died to never blink again. Because if you watch her, I was
once.
going.
She blinked once.
Blink, did
blinked
she? I
once.
must have missed
Once.
it. Because
See, I missed it.
Yeah. She blinks once. It's in the back.
Guys,
He's talking to somebody. You can barely see in her back, and she blinks once.
How'd you think she was in this movie?
Ask
Catatonic.
her,
Flat.
let's go.
She was
kind of
catatonic.
flat.
She died at the age of 10,
Oh my gosh.
murdered by her father.
Oh my gosh.
Shot in the face, and then he went and
Jeez.
shot the mother. They sat in the house
You need
for
to
2 more
stop.
days. And then poured gasoline on them and went and shot himself in the garage.
All right, James. I want to.
So
Well, thank God.
I like that you think she was so awful in this movie.
Well, thank God she got to be an Eye of the Tiger before she went.
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
She lived out
Is
her dream.
that real?
Yeah. No, she was. It was a murder by her father. Yeah. I had read about that.
yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up
So
into this
Feel free to hear.
wacky show.
I know. She was either.
What's your problem, man?
I just
These are just
read the-
facts. Listen, it's just the natural
the
enemy.
room.
It's just super sad now, isn't it? Yeah.
no. It's you
It
just
is
think
just
about
kinda
what you
super
lost.
sad.
IMDb
just-
trivia is
this
the
is just-
natural enemy of fun.
It seems like we shouldn't even
We shouldn't even do the show.
talk
anymore.
about this movie anymore because in the light of her death, it's just it seems also true.
We call it the passing.
Part 7. Part 7.
All right. Well, she's either catatonic or a terrible actress.
Or she just doesn't blink. I don't know what you want from a kid that's supposed to be shocked out of
But
her
she
mind.
does blink. But whatever.
The nurse
I don't
wheels
want to
him.
argue on it.
There was a guy running up with eye drops.
Nurse wheels him outside, and the news lady's right there again.
Yeah.
He's out, boys.
This is
His
vibrator
daughter's
later
still
news.
in there.
Come and get him.
Unguarded.
He's still at the same address.
Then we go
It's
to.
now a gazebo, though.
Ramps are down.
It's true. Now he lives in a gazebo.
He got like 50 humongous sandbags, and he got
did.
like a bunker
did.
now.
Oh, good Lord. What?
When were there guns?
When were there
Because
guns?
the house is riddled with bullet holes. I don't remember gunfire
That's-
during the motorcycle fight.
Well, there we.
You don't understand. There was a
was a-
can of biscuits.
There was a guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's put some more here that didn't happen. Huh?
So
Okay,
there was a
good.
can of biscuits on the, those cans when you have to peel the paper. That happens. He knocked it over
biscuit.
next to a jar of marbles, and it exploded, and that was the shrapnel.
Okay.
That's how his wife
Now
died.
that's a mummer thing. That's good. I like that. That
Yeah.
was really really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the dumb one.
There was just a big cut. Right. They're in the middle of screaming, and then it cuts to her being dead. We lost a whole part of that night. They could have pulled the guns out.
Boy, wouldn't it be nice to see her get shot up?
Yeah, instead of having
Or
to
did
get
they
context clues of praying for his soul, why couldn't we just see something happen?
Well, she is dead. She's dead on the ground, like Joe said.
How much more dead do you want her to be?
Well, how did it, happen,
gets
Joe?
worse for her.
How did it happen?
I think maybe the bikers had something to do with it.
Tell me something about biscuits or something. I want to know how she died.
She got.
From absolute fear is the only thing I can think of because they didn't
happens twice.
show anything
Yeah,
else.
it happens
Because and Garrett. Okay.
There's worse movies out there.
So badass Buck and all the motorcycles drive into the house and he is cleaning his gun. He's ready for action.
Yeah.
Until it happens and then he just goes, a couch. And
Well,
his wife gets
he
murdered.
was- shot off,
He
and
does get a shot off. Yeah.
Someone comes up behind him. What's he supposed to do?
Be
There's
capable.
9 bikers driving
will be.
motorcycles in his.
I
living
saw.
room.
You didn't hear me scream to it. Guys, I was the guy that did the jump with the truck.
Didn't you see me in the truck? I was the one that did the donut and lost my hood.
Yes.
still scared.
But now he doesn't have the truck, so the bikers feel emboldened,
All right.
right?
Okay.
And here's another scene of them being very emboldened. These sons of bitches show up at the wife's funeral.
Yeah.
It is ballsy.
Yeah, and the guy stares him down.
Yeah.
The balls.
I love that this dude's haircut is shaped like a vagina on the back of his head.
It's all
It
bald
is.
unless you see him from the back, and there's hair back there.
Yeah. There's a patch of hair that is shaped like this with a slit down the middle.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm not being vulgar for vulgar's sake.
No,
No,
like
it does.
It's true.
It does. It looks like a vagina.
You're not being inaccurate.
What if his name in the biker game is Crotchhead? The leader of the gang. Don't mess with Crotchhead. That dude's so crazy he shaved a vagina into the back of his head.
After all of this, the just circling the funeral, they all take off. He's pissed. JB picks him up, picks Buck up, and takes him for a ride. And there's a bit of an exposition dump, but I really liked this scene where he basically breaks it down for him, like tells him that they're crack dealers, essentially, that they've got this place out in the desert. And he's like, "Why haven't you done anything?" He's like, "Where do I go to surrender?" Right? Like this is. He's like, "I don't have time for this."
I have 8 more
days.
Yeah.
He's like, "There used to be a time." He cuts him off. He's like, "That time's gone, man. Like I'm not. I don't do that anymore."
I got this airplane.
Right. He says, "I know why the sheriff hates you because you came back from the war with all these medals and people admired you. They thought you were a big deal and he knew that you would have been somebody that they would have rallied behind and stood up to him. So he took you out." Right, and he's going to do it again. You got to get out of here, man.
I must have missed.
Yeah, you missed that because this is where you found out that the sheriff was corrupt and threw Busey in jail.
And there's great
made
stuff
him go
here.
to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you pay attention,
all the meat,
all
on
the little
this
things.
boner. Yeah.
then you would appreciate this masterpiece of a movie.
Because there's this great moment where he says to him, where JB says to him, "If you go in there, you go alone." And this honey badger says,
Okay.
"Go alone."
Yeah.
Right? And you're like,
I don't care.
Because
All right.
he's like a child. You're not even leaving your house when it is a shack, and you're still like,
yeah.
I'm not leaving.
He's not being a child. He's standing up. He's the only person in this town that stands up.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody else is just happy to live this
he
way.
has the
His
eye of
daughter
the
lays
tiger.
down.
Yeah. Dude. He goes back to his house and he
So
stays there. He's like,
His
this pla-
house.
And
he's
he
like,
fortifies his gazebo.
he's like, this place is a mess. Damn it, Christy, where you? Oh.
Where's my
Oh, damn.
I'm tired now.
All right. First glimpse at the bad guys' camp we get out in the desert. Pretty sick setup out there. It's pretty sweet looking, guys.
There's a shower, outside shower.
Yeah, just some camo wearing dudes showering together, talking bikes.
I'm pretty sure there was women there.
They got a couple
The
chicks.
stone cold shower right outside the facility.
There's a couple of sixes out there.
I think it was just Burning Man.
that's what it was.
I think it was just like pre-Burning Man.
No, but legit, it's huge,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of them.
Don't they say later that they don't know where this is?
No one knows where it is. They're not here to see it. This is the cameramen are there to film it, but it's not like the guys didn't show up and they're not surveilling it.
Yeah.
It
But
was our freak.
didn't they just pull up to this and say that's where?
No, they were following some bikers that were riding off into the desert. And stopped, and they were like, "No, well, they got some place out in the desert." There.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah. So
Things can be explained.
Amazon Prime drops off a new Dodge for Buck at his house.
Yep. With
Yeah.
an extra handle. For video games.
What business is this guy in?
He is in the vehicle modifying business, I'm guessing.
It certainly isn't legal.
Dude, it looked like Star Trek on the inside of this Dodge Ram.
Yeah, it did.
Like
It had a joystick like for fighter jets.
Yeah.
And the whole like weapons console and machine guns that come out of the grill in the back and mortars, and it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How does he even know? Like, what if he called? He's like, "Hey, I need some help. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
sure
up a
there's a-
shed
Right.
next weekend. I need a hand."
Do you have
He's like,
a
"I got you,
trencher?
dude."
it would be a shed
sends a
that he would
truck.
roll off of the truck.
No, he just said, "I need help." He's like, "I got you."
And a quick shout out to Thomas Rosales Jr., who's been in like 12 BMR movies, is the guy that shows up to deliver the truck. He's like always got these bit parts and everything. Pulls out a box of like weapons and grenades and stuff too, and he's like, gives him a note that says, "We're even."
Yep.
Right? That's it.
Don't call me again.
Can I just get the job in Miami instead of this truck? Because I feel like that'd be
No,
worth
because
more.
Buck Matthews doesn't leave things half done, Dave.
Exactly.
Sure does.
Okay?
'Cause you know what he prays for? Vengeance.
That's right. You think he's going to go screw off to Miami and leave these people to live like this,
got
subjugated to some biker gang in the middle of the desert? Some crack dealing,
Yep.
camo wearing, man showering dudes in the desert just running roughshod all over this town?
Yeah.
Not Buck Matthews while he still draws breath.
I guess why would you do that when you're a guy that just got out of prison and just cares about your family and just wants to live a normal life, and then your wife gets killed?
Yeah.
And you still decide not to off with your kid.
That's right.
Which is what you should be doing in the first place.
They killed his wife. He demands blood. That's
They wouldn't have killed his wife if he didn't go Dukes of Hazzard and threaten them with a broken radiator earlier in the movie.
Listen, who sounds like the sheriff?
Oh, maybe
weird.
you get a little bit of money underneath the table.
Just
to turn the other way.
The sheriff was right.
Oh, pro sheriff. Great.
I'm pro sheriff telling this dude to leave. I'm pro
Oh my
everyone
gosh.
in the
That's
movie telling this
ridiculous.
dude to leave.
That's
Because then the movie
Now
would
we
have been
know.
shorter.
said the quiet part out loud.
He did.
He did.
What?
All right. All right.
It's fine. You love what you like. What you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'll believe what I want to believe. That's what it is.
All right, Buck goes to set up the first trap in the intersection.
Yeah, this was
downtown.
cool.
Yeah, I was excited about this. This scene comes and he sets up the trap to cut off the guy's head. I was like, sweet, we're going to get a bunch of Batman-style vigilante
Yeah, he
bullcrap
draws like
going
this
on.
cable across an intersection.
And it's the only thing he does.
That's not true.
That's all he needs.
That's not true.
He has other vigilante
Yes.
traps set up.
He does one other thing.
Yes. A hit squad comes and executes a mannequin and they all die.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the
See,
start
you guys
of the,
are
that's
not
the-
giving this credit.
That's the start of the Eye of the Tiger stunt show
what I'm saying.
from
Exactly,
Disney.
guys.
Come on. He stretches this cable across the intersection and it's like a kid on a tricycle starts riding through. He's like, shit, no.
And see, had the rest of the movie been Home Alone,
Yeah.
I would have been happier.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a ton of this.
That's what I'm saying. I was excited for it to be like, let's take down this group by doing these tricks and stuff.
If he
Did
would
he take down the group? I feel like he took down
by
the group.
doing the tricks and stuff?
No, not by
movie.
that.
No.
by traps and stuff, no,
by
he
some.
didn't. No,
He did.
2 traps.
That's what he was
He
trained.
slices this dude Ray comes through on the bike and this cable takes his head off.
Trap 1.
Got 3 people though.
That's right.
2 guys
So
fell
that's
off their
technically
bikes.
3 traps.
One guy got his head chopped off. The other 2 went, oh.
Crotchhead rides up and he's a real baby about the whole thing.
Yeah, he is a bit of a bitch
Right?
about a lot of this stuff.
Considering what he was doing before, he's like, Ray,
Yeah,
shut up, wife killing bastard.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to fight you guys on this whole movie because
I appreciate that.
Because I don't want you to feel wrong.
Come to our side.
I don't think it matters what you want, David.
Just come to our side and we can agree.
There is no
think,
side.
I think people enjoy it more if we don't agree.
Okay,
So don't cave if that's what
I'm
you were
not
gonna
caving.
do.
I just don't. I just don't want
Mom
you
and
guys
Dad
to
are
feel
fighting.
That's fine.
And
We're
it's
not-
awkward for me.
No, because we all understand at the end of the day that, we'll only hate each other for a few days and then when we
I don't hate anybody. I just think
Pretty
you're
soon
wrong.
I've moved on to hating someone else, and I forget why.
Hey, hey, James.
I feel like so go ahead.
What's the next episode I'm on? Just want to make sure he's not on.
Oh, I'll look. I'll look and
just
see.
want to make sure. 'Cause-
I'm quitting.
I feel like so often. I'm so excited when I sat down and I realized this was the dynamic because I feel like so often we either all hate it or all love it, and I love it when this happens.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, let's keep it up.
and as you know, I kiss James's ass all the time. So I have to
and
That's a
right back
that's
to
a
the-
jokey.
right back. That's why he watches the movies. He does.
The police pull Buck in after this head gets chopped. I know that was you, son of a bitch. That cable smelled like spearmint gum and butter sausage.
There's honey all over it.
There's honey all over it.
There was a man, and there was an eyewitness account saying a man had 2 belts.
There were
I knew it was you.
buttered
mini belt
sausage
guy.
casings down at the scene.
Buttered sausage casing.
They heard goose noises.
Like bullet casing.
Yes.
Love it. Just wait till we get ballistics back on these buttered sausages.
Yeah.
We're going to tie this directly to you. He's like, prove it. He's got him handcuffed. He's slapping the out of him. He's handcuffed in a chair. The sheriff's just smacking him away. It doesn't matter. He's like, you still got to prove it. And JB kind of grabs him and whisks him away. And he says, what are you looking at, black man?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And he's like, a white man. Yeah, a real white man. And I just needed JB to be like, that's what I said. Okay.
We're just going to state the obvious here in a really awkward way.
Did you say that trucks are the natural predator to motorcycles? Okay, I'll just go then. That's the vibe. Is all right, man.
Okay.
I guess that works. And the writer wrote that.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That dialogue was written.
That was done.
Yeah, writers typically
acknowledge
write
when
things,
When
yeah.
it's bad, I try to acknowledge it. That was stupid.
Well, it's just
we
weird.
liked that part.
Did you?
Well, you just wanted arguments.
Perfect. Well, I don't want arguments that aren't real.
I joke.
Well, it was just a very awkward thing. Like,
was,
why do you feel like that's the natural answer to what he just said?
He felt bad about it, so he let JB listen to his music then after.
I was trying to understand the burn on either one of their responses.
They felt Yo Mama was a little too playgroundish, I think.
It's like, hey, person, what are you? Also a person?
You
Yeah.
stinky guy, you.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
We'll go.
Smelly butt.
Right.
Then, in probably what is the most shocking moment of this movie, these assholes
Lord.
dig up his wife's coffin and drag it back to his house.
That was his wife's coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joking.
Oh my gosh.
You can tell because she still had her eyes open.
She's still.
I still don't think she's dead. I think she's.
I hear a knocking from inside that
Well,
coffin.
she had bought it for whenever that happened.
Right.
That hasn't happened yet.
I know he was on the phone in the hospital. He's like, honey, mommy's home.
Right. Oh,
Blink. What?
Two blinks.
help me.
Help me.
What? That was horrible. He starts dry heaving.
Yeah.
He drives one.
I'm sorry, Christy.
Yeah.
Well, what do you don't call
Acting.
it dry heaving if you only dry heave once?
Well, like, it would be one thing if he was, like, walking around.
We thought you said dry heavings. You started dry heavings?
Dry heavings.
He just walked up and said, I need to react to this. That would be gross, right?
And then he inexplicably buries her on the side of the road.
Yeah, did he call Digger's Hotline to do that?
Yeah.
You don't have
did not call
like a
Julie.
Imagine that
cemetery
call in.
didn't close.
Like a deer carcass.
yeah. You could just say, hey, these assholes brought this coffin back. Could you come get it and put it back in the hole, please?
Is there a return policy on this?
Yeah.
It's like, no, right where Highway C curves around to the east, we're just going to put her right there where I found her.
yeah. The cemetery.
Bury her where we first met.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cemetery people were like, hey, if you take that, you can't bring it back. Yeah.
Like a
We're
sporting-
not putting it back.
like a
No
stadium.
take
You
backs.
can't come back.
No
Yeah.
take backs. No take backs.
Did you-
It's
is your
been
hand
30 days.
stamped?
It's past the 30 days. I'm sorry.
right.
If you have a receipt, we can give you credit for a different hole.
Oh, he had a receipt, but after the house got ripped apart, there was nothing left.
Yeah.
That's right. And she kept all the receipts.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah,
And so
that was her job.
That was her job. She's probably buried with them. They're probably in her pocket.
What's the born
Like,
on
let
date
me
on
just-
this coffin?
Well, good
before
thing
I-
they brought it back.
Bury you here. It's actually really kind of a good thing this happened because I was going to do it anyway. Yoink.
Wait. Did you?
If you're only in the audio version, James was playing with his nipples.
Did you write down the Wi-Fi password?
That's right.
I don't know what it is.
Shaking her down.
I would have, if he ran up, opened it, are you okay? Oh, honey. Oh, thank God you're still dead. That would have sucked. I thought they were bringing you back and just didn't know how to do it.
Next time, make sure she's dead when you bury her at the cemetery.
We got to stop these coffin Ubers. Everyone's dying.
Ryan Reynolds.
It's so gross.
Oh my gosh.
Burying my wife. I loved him shoveling too.
Well, it's
how
just like
he goes
It's just like a
till the guy pulls up and then goes, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm shoveling hard.
Real digging here. Real
you
dig
can-
time.
2001, 2002. I was totally digging.
Right.
I was in the 2000s.
Yeah, look at my arms. I was totally digging so much.
I thought it was just like a
Shirts were dirty.
dramatic, like maybe it's in the yard or something, or just like a dramatic angle. But then the car pulls up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
It's just next to a driveway or something.
I want to be able to wave every time I drive out of my house.
They had already started digging for the flagpole. They're like, "Oh, forget it. We'll just make it bigger and dump her in there."
And the cop pulls up just to bother me. He's like, hey, Buck, is that your wife? Hey, you ever think about how if you hadn't done anything, none of this would have happened?
Right.
Yeah.
While he's digging another shallow grave for his wife's corpse.
Yes, Cap.
no, Roscoe, I guess I didn't really think about it.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know about all this. Perfect timing.
Yeah, man. You know, if you hadn't beat up that guy and gone to jail, he's like, it was self-defense. No, it wasn't. You were there.
Yeah.
You were literally there. He's like, I guess I was there. All right, see you later.
All right. I want to see that evening, like a shot of the house. He's sitting in the house, and off on the side there, you see a coffin, like half come out.
I'll finish it later.
It was really, it all the way. It was really rocky. It was really rocky.
Shovel.
It was a lot of rocks.
I gotta wait till I get a bobcat to get this giant boulder.
There's
out
a
of it.
route. Couldn't you pass it?
I mean, she can wait. She's not like she's gonna.
I'm just getting dirt delivered. They're going to dump it right on there.
Yeah.
be more of a mound.
Yeah.
I've decided to raise the yard instead of lower her in.
He's gonna need a lot of dirt.
But I built these ramps to my windows. So I'm just gonna.
He just turns into one of those houses where the roof is above the ground. You ever see those earth homes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how that happens. They,
Yeah, water heaters.
There you go.
Yeah, you don't get motorcycles in those.
No, you
Nope.
don't. They crash into the roof.
You get them on top of them.
What are we supposed to do? We just keep jumping it.
He built the mound. There's nothing we can do. Oh no!
He put the roof out of bike ramps. We can't do anything else.
Because just to continue this joke, mounds are the natural enemy to motorcycle jumps.
That's right. It's true. It's true. Next, this is when the hit squad of bikers execute the mannequin in Buck's truck, and that blows up. And I'm telling you guys, it's the visors. They had those visors on. They couldn't tell it was a freaking mannequin.
I
when they
will
rolled
give
up
the
to it.
flowers to the motorcycle gang as far as like they do look cool. Like when they're showing up and they play cool music and stuff. When these guys are
they're
it's
straight.
like a gang of monsters kind of showing up.
Yeah.
But these explosions that happen, like I wasn't joking. It seems like a stunt show you'd watch at like Great America.
Oh, 100%.
like the Indiana Jones stunt show.
100%.
Yeah.
Because it's like very small. They're like, ooh, whoa.
Those. This was the worst of those. Was this one?
Well, the ones at the end are. There's a lot of them at the end. That
It's a bit campy.
But this one was the worst, where it was not. You're right, not a very big explosion, and they all.
Yeah, and they were like 10 feet away, and they all went.
Yeah,
"Whoa."
they all had to take a dive.
Yeah.
There was a lot of so the mannequin head was filled with ball bearings, and so when that blew up,
And then he had
It
biscuits.
hit the house.
There was a bunch of biscuits in the glove compartment.
You know what? You know
got
what's
too hot.
you know what's awesome is that you guys are in
You
your
should be
defense.
happy.
Hold on. In your defense of this, you are making a better movie than was made. So I guess I'm going to quit fighting it. You guys just keep doing it because you're making it better.
You should be happy.
Maybe
The
this was.
truck's
Did you
dead.
watch the director's cut?
No,
Is that what happened?
Oh, I wish there was a director's cut.
But
of
I'm
it.
saying, the truck's dead. Are you happy now?
Yeah, he did murder the truck.
But
Yeah.
that's because he got new truck.
He had to bury the truck next to his wife.
Right. They pull up with a huge coffin with that truck in it.
They drag his truck back out to his house.
Right.
There it is.
And he comes out. So much worse than white.
Right, he's actually vomiting.
Yeah. Right.
Then he's got to answer internally, why am I more emotional?
Vomiting on the coffin.
I could deal with my wife, but not the truck.
Causes a whole other level of emotional turmoil for him, right? When he realizes he didn't miss his wife as much as his truck.
Well, I think the writer had a big old thing for trucks, so that was probably hard for him to write.
Buck rolls over to JB's house, who's fixing his red Stearman. Guy's a pilot, apparently, and he goes there to ask
Got the outfit for it.
JB. He does. You can't fly without visors and a scarf.
Because he's
Borrow that from
Lando.
Snoopy. Yeah, 'cause he's Lando.
He's Snoopy. Oh my gosh.
He is Snoopy.
He's the black
I'm gonna
pirate.
give you
He's
on that one.
The
black
Red
pirate.
Baron.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a red baron on that sucker.
Right.
He goes there to ask him if he knows anybody that could guard Jennifer, who's starting to come to at the hospital, and he wants to put somebody on the door. And let me tell
They
you,
find a
Do you
janitor,
have
which
any
is nice.
inept guards you can?
well, he has a crack squad.
Yeah, he does.
Of guys.
Of guys that are on crack.
Yeah, that's
Because the dude that shows up is like, you want some milk? This could be our milk. I'd rather have a beer.
Yeah.
This is Jimmy. He likes paper dolls and blocking bullets with his face.
Yeah. And also, the paper dolls has nothing to do with you. He's a little bit weird.
That was the factoid he gave his daughter.
Yeah, I know.
about it.
And not for nothing, but in the times that you are able to be with your daughter, don't you think you should be with your daughter?
We show him watching her once. That's it.
Yeah.
He
Usually
shows
he's
up.
screwing around.
Here's another toy. Can you hear me yet? No? Piss. Bye.
Okay,
I gotta go.
Charlie's gonna watch the door, and Jimmy likes paper dolls. See you later.
Right. I left with
Have
the
I
paper
bought
doll
your
weirdo.
affection yet?
I left you with paper doll weirdo.
Yeah. He's just gonna watch you not blink.
And be like, this one, they have dresses on.
Yeah.
The nurse comes in to move her leg one more time.
Right.
And Guy's like, folding up his paper doll.
Putting his pants back on. Damn it.
His overalls overalls. It's only one thing you got to take off.
True.
One side.
The next day, here's another thing that happens before the end. They're at a next day at a gas station.
Things happen.
At a gas station, another couple is terrorized by bikers.
Yeah.
And they're listening on the squawk box, and him and JB
One
together.
block away.
Yeah, they're just, it's not a big town. There's like 6 buildings.
Yeah.
There's 3 blocks in the town.
They can sit in one spot and cover the whole town.
And also, the whole town sits on the street.
They do like to
Like
stand
they're
on the
ready for
sidewalk.
that for the 4th of July parade or something at
It's hot
any
outside.
moment. You don't know when that thing's coming around the corner.
There's a one shot where it pulls out, and every storefront has 2 guys just standing in the doorway.
Oh God!
It's
Down
like-
the alley,
Down
down
the alley.
everywhere. There's just groups of
Yeah.
people.
Could we get some stock footage of fed up people, please? Because that's what you see. You see motorcycle and then
Right. It's like they positioned all the
Going back
extras,
in.
but then they didn't tell them to start walking.
right.
Right? Like you want some foot traffic and stuff, but they just stationary.
Also, to go back to airplane scene,
Yeah.
when I love that Gary Busey shows up, turns the music off, and says, "Hey, you got anybody who can do this?" No. Music. Let's keep the music going.
He's like, all right.
It's
I
an
know
awesome
but,
song.
Yeah, no, it's
Is there a Spotify list for this music?
probably. You can look it up.
2 songs.
There you go. Perfect. Anyway, the gas station, there's a couple getting terrorized. JB and Buck ride up in the truck, and they could do a little like circling around. It make 2 of the bikers wipe out, but a third biker is able to jump into the bed of the truck.
Oh, but they not before one of them rides over the dude.
Oh, the guy in the Canadian tuxedo
Yeah.
gets run over his
Yeah.
spine. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That
I was like, good
horrible.
thing it was only a dirt bike.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's
Turns
probably
out-
going to be okay.
He's like, oh,
Doesn't
Those
hurt.
Canadian tuxedos have like hit points. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
through
the denim
roof.
on denim really saved him. It was a terrible choice that morning, but if he hadn't done it, he'd be dead.
Very sweaty, but minimal.
Minimal abrasion. Pretty
Very
good
sweaty.
abrasion.
Summertime,
Yeah.
I think there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very hot.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
hot. Didn't you know? Remember the sheriff?
They're in like Valencia, California, or so wherever.
of
I probably said the town wrong, but it's wherever Magic Mountain is. That's the town where they shot this.
It was the time where they didn't care if their actors were sweating, and they just showed
it
all
was
the
like,
pit stains. So it's
whatever.
like you knew it was hot.
Yeah, it was gnarly. But anyway, the guy jumps in the bed of the truck and he climbs over the top and he's like facing through the windshield at them, and he pulls out a grenade, and even the guy's like, "Oh, slam on the brake and launch this dude into a ditch," and you just see a explosion go off. Like he's gone.
You shouldn't have pulled the pin before you
I
were
was gonna
ready.
say, yeah.
Don't do
You may
that.
wanna
I
get
thought
that
that
thing-
I for some reason thought the grenade got in the vehicle.
Oh, he was still holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that leaves one biker left, which they run down, and JB's like, "I'm gonna drive this truck up your ass."
Which is like,
yeah.
I'm going to get close enough.
Because for some reason, now I understand why, but at the time I was like, why is he doing it? Buck gets out and jumps in the bed after they get grenade guy and tells JB to drive. And so it's like, dun, 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 and they're like right behind
full
him.
lasso.
And he lassos this dude off the bike, which is fine. Okay, whatever. But the cooler part to me was then him holding on to the roll bar while they pull this U-turn at speed. And he's just like,
And he holds on.
Yeah.
I seen that little shot, and I was like, he's got some grip strength. That boy.
dude, that should have. Woo! Bye, see you later.
He was strapped in.
But we're fine with lasso.
Yeah.
Everything's good with lasso.
Because they also
it's a
just got
lasso.
the rope around him and let
Yeah.
go.
He had a rope in his truck, man.
But you know what I mean? He didn't like lasso him like
Came from
Yeah, I thought they were going to drag him or
buddy.
something. Right? Drag him.
got a rope on him and let go of the
Have
rope.
you ever tried to just throw a rope over a tree branch?
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Insanely difficult. Not as hard as a water heater fuse, but
Well,
it's very
not
hard.
with that attitude.
You know how many times they had to rope cows in Vietnam? This guy was a Vietnam veteran.
water buffalo.
Water buffalo.
and
That's
it's
what I
really
meant.
hard because they have those horns.
The water cows.
Makes it even harder.
Milk buffaloes?
If you can get a milk buffalo in Vietnam, dude can get a
Oh,
biker in Valencia or wherever the hell they are.
Milk buffalo.
That's what I call cows. I literally call
Like a special forces team.
Yeah, they, literally.
Buffalo riders.
They used to. What they do is they'd rope them. They would dress as like they were Viet Congs. This
is truth.
And then,
This is the truth.
and then they would rope them and ride them through the jungle forest. Jungle forest.
Yeah.
Is this real?
No, it's from the Jungle Book live action.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they sang about it.
Ooh, it's the bare necessities.
Listen, guys, out in that jungle, you did whatever you had to do to survive. Okay. Sometimes you had to hijack water cows. And what you're going to do if you didn't
Just
learn how to rope
imagine
them
being a
yourself.
Viet Cong getting
That's right.
lassoed by some American on a water cow.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
Okay.
Okay.
strike fear in the hearts of all Vietnamese.
I just thought it was ridiculous that he lassoed this dude.
Okay.
But I'm glad we're here.
That's
Hard,
you.
He lassoed him hard enough to break his larynx.
He crushed his larynx because when they get him to the hospital, he can't talk.
Yeah.
Like his larynx has been crushed.
And who knew that when he said, I'm going to get your ass, he meant later.
Later. That's right. There
Literally.
you go. Perfect. In a fit of rage, Buck drives to a bingo game. Where you going, Buck? I'm going to the bingo parlor.
He marches out of that hospital.
Okay. All right. I will say, gentlemen, this is the first time I'm going to be like, this is ridiculous.
That's probably why they were in the
this
street.
scene
Just waiting for him to like,
nowhere.
open the door. Bingo time. Oh,
Yeah.
bingo. Come on, everyone.
I've been waiting by my house.
Yeah.
Are those motorcycle guys there? No? Okay, we'll go.
For him to come and try to rally the townsfolk.
Right.
And to fail miserably, and for them to go,
It's because
All right,
he's
now-
at a bingo game.
I know you
Do
never
you know
want to
who goes
interrupt.
to bingo games?
Yeah,
Not
80-year-old
one of the
women.
toughest guys in the town.
Yeah.
Well, one guy had a beard.
The one guy, this is the one guy, that's why they showed him. He was like, oh, geez, he's going to point me out.
Reynolds was there.
I know it.
Who was there?
Timo Burt Reynolds.
Reynolds was there.
And the thing that annoyed me the most about this is they keep cutting to this dude that you think is going to go, I'll help,
And my ex. Right.
and my ex. And
He's
no, he just says,
He's
okay,
just
I'll
thinking
go.
about, like-
and they still look at Burt Reynolds and they're still like,
It's like,
yeah, he's just sitting there thinking, man, can I get Snowman to come on this run with me?
I know.
I,
And then
I
there's
was just about ready to call bingo, man.
And
He's like, we're still doing four corners, right? Still
no, it's really, he gives his whole speech, and then there's a pause, and then she's like, B16.
yeah, exactly.
Right. It's just like they just keep playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's Buck. He's real weird. His house is all f***ed up. He stayed there.
As scared as this town is,
He's got friends that makes paper mache people.
there is a priority in these people's lives,
Oh, of course.
and their personal safety is just below bingo.
Also, if you're scared of a bike gang, why are you hanging out on the streets? You would think no one would be on the streets. That's where the bikes live.
That's
No.
no, they hang out at the bingo parlor. It's the
Bikes
only
can
building without
go
ramps that
inside
go to the
buildings,
window.
man.
Yeah, no,
Bikes can go inside buildings too.
No
There's
building is
no
safe
place to
from
stay.
these.
Oh, but the
bikes.
bingos, they play on the second floor, and the ramps don't go that high. That's why they hang out there.
Or do they? Dun, dun, dun.
Speaking of Stone Cold, they go right upstairs. I watch
Building
that.
to building.
They get on a crane and swing in.
They just crane a guy. Beep. Guy's like, I don't like this idea.
And a little
Let him go.
And a little cool. Just deal with it.
Only
There's girls watching. Just watch this.
wait till you see the chicks at the bingo parlor, dude.
All
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I love troll dolls.
That's good stuff, brother. Jennifer is finally kind of awake and alert, and Buck goes to visit her, and he's there for a little while, and then he leaves Jennifer with paper doll Jimmy to go try and take this nurse to Pound Town back at her house.
Instead of sitting with your daughter.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
my wife just died.
Yeah.
I'm on a road of vengeance. But let's hit
have
up
beer.
this nurse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have a
You know,
You know,
hey,
I bought that
it's
little
got
shit
needs.
another ballerina thing.
Yeah.
So she good. 10,
fine.
15 minutes.
About 3 hours.
she's just going to go to
Clocked
bed
her
anyway.
last time.
Yeah.
And Charlie and Jimmy are taking out so embarrassingly fast.
Oh my god. Hold on
just-
a second. Sorry, no, just don't back.
No.
He literally gave his wife that, gave the kid the ballerina.
Yeah.
And then he took his wife into the bedroom. He gives the kid the ballerina back and then goes with the nurse. Is that like code?
It's the sock on the door for the kid.
But it is.
Absolutely.
She's
like,
comatose, but
Yeah.
still needs a
Daddy needs his stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours with paper doll guy. Okay, that's 2 or 3 hours. No, okay, so
I'll take you
they
to
leave
Chuck
the-
E. Cheese afterwards.
Yeah.
They leave the hospital, and an ambulance passes them.
Oh, right. There's a
You find out
Yeah.
that the bikers were able to sneak to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because they got an ambulance. Because normal people can't go to a hospital
How would they have been allowed to get close enough to the hospital?
if they didn't steal the ambulance and kill the people in the ambulance.
They faked a seizure or something.
Yeah, they kill those people, drive it up,
calf.
and they don't take their clothes. They still walk in with their helmets on.
Guys, 6 bikers had a seizure at the same time. We got them stacked back here.
Yeah.
In this ambulance.
Get to the hospital as quick as you can.
Get his kids. Go.
Wait a minute. You're not having a heart attack.
Right.
I literally say, why did they take the ambulance and kill
It
those
doesn't
guys.
make any sense.
Somebody had an idea.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're just going to go with it.
We're going to put it in here, right?
Oh,
Fine.
yeah.
That was in this scene that you're bringing up where they take him out so easily.
Yeah.
Is where I went, why are you still wearing your helmet in the building in the dark?
They're so accustomed. It's like when those, like in the Descent, where they're so accustomed to the darkness of the caves, they like see in the darkness.
That's why they make the clicking noises.
Yeah, that's what it is. At this point, if they took them off, it'd be blinding. It'd be like night vision with the lights on or something.
Right.
And that's why they have to do it.
It's a lot like Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, I thought this movie was just like that.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner's hot.
She is. I don't. Thank
Whoa.
you. See, we have something we can agree on. Something we can agree on right
okay.
there.
What's your thoughts?
Oh, I'm with.
Yeah, 4, 3-1,
Jennifer Gardner, Ryan, on or not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
4-1.
What is wrong with you?
Look
people? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Suddenly you're boxed in over there, man.
It's much more roomy in this space all of a sudden.
What am I going to do with all this agreement?
Nurse phone rings at her
like
house, and she gets the call that the girl's been taken.
Well, first of all, she showed off her nurse skills for a sec there.
Oh
by
yeah, with the
grabbing his shoulder 3 times in a row.
Where'd you learn that? Nurse
It's
University.
so awkward. This is the cringiest
Oh my god.
whatever scene it is.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
sorry if I'm not good company. It's okay.
You don't know what you have till it's gone. Is basically his speech, and then she's like, "You seem tense." Wiki, wiki, wiki.
Yeah.
Squeak.
Oh wow, where'd
That
you learn
feels
that?
good. Where'd you learn that? I do that to my pillow.
A
every
master's
night.
degree from Nurse University.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a nurse.
Okay,
This is how I heal.
Minored in pillow fluffing.
it
Right.
is. And then the call comes in. Thank you for not letting me miss
Boob
that.
squeezing.
And she's like, "They got Jennifer." And Buck's like, "So we not gonna?"
What's that?
Oh, that's tragic. I have
Why
to
do
look
I
upset
have to be
now.
the one to tell him?
Call back at 15.
I'll tell them.
It's for
They
you.
got- They got Jennifer.
Good news.
Okay, but I'm so happy that they did this because then we get Gary Busey going to the hospital in a half-assed doctor's costume, walking past the sheriff and everyone. No one recognizes that it's Gary Busey to go get information out of Mr. Can't Talk.
He's the most recognizable person in the town now. And all he does is put on his COVID mask and just doctor here doing doctor things.
Doctor.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Doctor.
Has anyone seen the Vaseline?
Literally almost rubs shoulders with the sheriff.
Yeah.
Right?
Walks right past
Right
him.
past him. It's great. He goes in.
He shot the sheriff.
He goes in to get information out of Mr. Can't Talk. And what I want to know first is, was he spitballing ideas on the way over, or did he start with this? Did he have a list?
Well, when you're in the jungle in Vietnam,
Yes.
and there's water buffalo everywhere.
The natural enemy to silence is a stick of dynamite in your asshole.
That's true.
People talk every time.
It's true.
If you capture like a radio operator or something and
Right.
and you need to get him to speak,
You pull out a hospital bed.
suddenly he can speak
straight
English.
into it.
Suddenly he speaks English.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Look at that. Now we know where the troops are.
Yeah, given Buck's history, I got very nervous when he pulled his leg over. Like, uh-oh. What are you gonna do, Buck?
Well, at least he had the decency to lube it.
A lot.
Yeah, I
He
did raw
sticks that
dog it.
into the petroleum jelly and like as much peanut butter as I get when I go in with a spoon. You know, and it was just like
You can't compare those, James. James.
Let's
It's a good analogy. Hey, we're a podcast. We have to
I gotta paint
explain
a,
it.
I gotta
Yeah, I
paint a
gotta paint
picture
the
here,
pictures,
Brian.
man.
You painted a great picture, yeah.
I think all he would have had to do is bend him over like he did, lube up the dynamite, and all he'd had to do is show it to him, and he probably would have went, "I'll tell you everything I've ever known in my life." I don't think he had to go all the way through with it.
He doesn't. He
but I
rolls him on
think
his
that
side.
Buck might like this stuff. He's just like, yeah, this reminds me of the good old days.
Yeah.
He does. He rolls him to his side and
Puts it in 4 times? How many times?
gingerly.
I wouldn't say. Yeah.
I just thought he couldn't find it, but
Wrong hole.
The truck didn't come from the guy in Miami. This came from the guy in Miami.
Yeah.
I need a stick of dynamite and a jar of lube.
we're even. This was
did he?
actually I ordered this on the internet. Right. That's what it was.
You got 20 seconds.
20 seconds. He lights this wick that's 20 seconds till it reaches the dynamite in his ass.
Yeah.
And bro writes down the address, and Buck just takes it and leaves.
He writes down the address. What do you think that address is?
Take this out of my asshole, please.
Middle of desert.
I'm assuming it had to be middle of desert, 15 miles south of the airport. I don't
Lots of sand, super hot.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Blow out the wick. 5, 6, 7, 8. Please take this out of my butt.
He was nervous.
He wrote "Happy
So
birthday
nervous.
to you, Happy birthday to you." Nobody just goes, "Oh."
Oh God, that would have been great. Instead of
tricked him.
my God.
He brain
He tricks
Oh, he button hooks him with the birthday.
He got me a bug on the.
he gets the address. Buck walks out of the room, and instead of the heart attack, he just starts going.
Why didn't he try to blow it out? Reach back. Oh, he can't reach back.
Can't
His
reach
hands are
back.
out, but
He
he
was
was trying
trying.
to blow it out.
Yeah, that would have been
Instead,
so
he
much funnier.
Dies of anal anxiety.
Wouldn't it be cooler if there was an explosion in the room while he's leaving?
Yeah. No, it's a dud.
I think it was just a can of
literally
biscuits.
The anxiety for having this.
Another one.
Oh, it would have just expanded. Yeah, that's what killed him.
That's why he was like, "Oh."
He went in.
Oh, this guy died from a
UTI.
case of biscuit ass.
He got UTI in his butthole.
Too
He
much,
had the yeast.
Terrible yeast infection
Really
back here.
too much pressure on the asshole.
Yeah.
Bro,
Stopped his heart.
That's what I was.
If a Pillsbury can accidentally cracks open, that's why you can't use one. It will lacerate your asshole.
Yeah.
He knows.
Well,
He knows.
to be fair, you have to get it in there, and then
Right.
That's with all
worry
the lube.
about. I know, but I'm saying like you, if you're worried about the can opening, I'm pretty sure just the act of getting that in there is going to be traumatic
Right.
enough, and then.
It's like this. You got to have a delivery mechanism. It's like the space shuttle. Like you got to have a part that breaks off so that the rest can be delivered.
There was a nose cone to it. That's what it was.
And halfway
Installed
through,
a nose cone.
halfway through launch, it jettisons the nose cone so that the rest can. You understand how it works?
NASA eats your heart out. Welcome to Bad Movies Rule.
We are going to the weeds on how to shove a can of biscuits up another man's ass.
We are using
James,
the
the next
powers
time you have a big scoop of peanut butter, I want you to think of this conversation.
we're using the powers of science for evil.
And if we
using
get to
space
1,000 patrons,
That's why when you poke the Pillsbury Doughboy,
Yes. Yes. He's like, don't.
Stop it.
That's why you never see somebody use their thumb when they poke the Pillsbury Doughboy. It's always the finger.
right?
Always.
Yeah.
His butthole's a nightmare.
As he leaves the room, the sheriff tries to arrest him, but the priest intervenes and basically steps in the way and says,
Yep.
I'll testify or whatever. All right, we're here, boys. The final assault. It's time for the final assault because this is where he gets out and JB's already in the truck like, I'm ready to roll with you, brother.
Yeah.
You got a plan? Puts it in gear. I'm like, let's go.
this is the best part. This is the best part.
Yeah.
The music
Yep.
kicks in. They're headed.
Yeah. Yep.
There's got to be 200 dudes when they finally get there, and there's, he's watching. She's in a cage out in the open in the middle of this compound.
Yeah.
Jennifer is, right? And JB is in his red Stearman flying in, puts freaking James Brown.
Yeah, Doug Masters it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I love too that when Buck is looking from the cliff in a very, very far shot,
Yeah.
all of a sudden he sees his kid in like a video game and zooms in on the kid.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
There
It's
it is.
implied focus.
Oh.
He's focusing on the target.
I'm actually happy they did
It wasn't implied. They did it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm glad they did that because I think it was for our benefit. The first shot, I'm like, he sees something. I can't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So
So this
little arrow
was
going
the
out.
view of the audience.
this is,
Like,
I think so. But you're right. It comes across like he's like,
here's the mission, right? When did you have Zoom on your whatever?
zoom in,
tube of-
enhance.
Monocular.
What toilet paper tube
Yeah.
binoculars you had there?
We do get a cool cameo here from Gene LaBelle, a very famous fighter and stuntman who's in all kinds of movies. And he's arm wrestling some extra over a scorpion. Okay.
Which one is he?
He's the bigger dude, like the bigger, chunkier dude. He famously made Steven Seagal his pants.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yes. You ever heard that story?
Yeah,
Yes.
Steven Seagal was strapped to a hospital bed. And
Gary Busey came in.
The short version is that the guy was a longtime wrestler fighter,
Yep.
Gene LaBelle, And Seagal was talking crap around some other stunt guys in one of his movies about how, like, because he's some of these guys are real fighters, like, put me in your best hold and I bet I can get out of it in 2 seconds.
Yep.
And Gene LaBelle came over and put his ass in a chokehold, and he was turning red and his pants and couldn't get out of it and got in trouble for it. Yeah.
He got in trouble with that?
Yeah, there was really nice pants.
It's kind of like when Brad Pitt beat up Bruce Lee and got in trouble because he's the actor. You can't mess like literally that in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love Gene LaBelle just for that story alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the dude arm wrestling.
Because I'm pretty sure Steven Seagal probably pooped his pants a lot. It's just
right.
not on.
He had something to blame it on that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Not this time.
You made me ink. That's what So he's arm wrestling this dude, and all of a sudden Buck just rips through his tent and everything with his truck. Mortars come firing out of this thing.
Yeah.
Blows up.
Man, they had a mortar team set up already?
Dude.
Like, we know he's coming back. Get the mortars out.
That was the second round.
That was the second round, but he's got mortars shooting out of his truck.
Oh,
Buck
you're
does.
right. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Right.
Into the camp where your kid is in a cage.
Yeah. Because his aim is impeccable.
Yeah, I was going to say,
You got JB dropping grenades out of an airplane.
That you can't see when they show the camp.
No.
Only when there's a close-up of him. Yeah.
Well, that's because he's on the ground. And they got a fan blowing his scarf, and he's just
He has the world's biggest boombox next to him and a bunch of
and a bunch,
He
a pile of
never
grenades.
touches the handles.
No.
Because he's got a wick and a cigar that he's using. And then when he's dancing, he's like,
he's
come
steering
on.
it. He's
Show you something. I'm the
steering it.
baddest guy.
feeling
And he's
it,
like,
man.
woo.
And then Buck, this is even better than the other jump. Buck full send jumps through this trailer almost sideways into this camp. And it looked like the stunt guy was going to, whoever was doing the driving, no, it's not Gary, was going to eat it. And he somehow lands this jump. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then just starts ripping through.
I don't know how many trucks they went through.
Probably a bunch.
At least 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Had to have.
Machine guns out the front and back, mortars, bikers, camo guys dropping like flies.
Stunt show going nuts.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
This is the big finale, grand finale. Stunt show.
Yeah.
And it's famously so easy to aim mortars when out of the back of a truck.
Yeah, they got auto targeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you are.
Heat signatures.
There you are. There it is.
Heat
We're back.
seeking.
It locks into heat signatures. Okay.
Visor sinking. So.
Come on.
And they're
obviously.
and they're not actually mortars, they're biscuits.
He's shooting.
Oh boy.
Canned biscuits.
Just shoot.
And he
Cans of Pillsbury.
Cinnamon rolls.
He crashes through a tent through a huge cloud of cocaine.
Yes.
I mean, the whole thing,
Yeah.
the whole car is enveloped. And you know Gary had the vents open. And like, cocaine to Gary Busey is like spinach to Popeye. So
Yeah.
he's like, he's laced. Okay?
Yeah,
At that
man.
point, he's like, let's go. It's like his superpower. That's why he's like, there's my daughter. And just gets out of his car.
He's like, yeah.
Because he's
Just runs
I'm not
through
going
the
to park
door.
closer, but that's okay. I'm just going to run through the
because his
gunfire.
heart is going a million beats
And
a
you see
second.
how hard he kicks that gate's door open?
Boom!
It's like when you think there's one more stair, but there's not. Whoa! It's like that's how he was like, no, I thought that'd be
saying.
harder.
He donkey kicked
And
that thing.
once spinach ate his once Popeye ate his spinach, there wasn't anything that anybody was going to do.
No.
Right?
But it was stupid that the bad guy,
Vagina head.
Vagina Head.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh wait, he's out in the open. Everybody stop shooting.
I want a one-on-one.
I want a one-on-one.
He gets his daughter, runs back to the truck. Shoot him!
And shoot him.
What are you doing? Why are you shooting him?
Wait till he gets the kid.
Yeah. Now you can shoot him now.
Right.
I really like that cage. Please don't fire at the cage.
Don't shoot the cage.
I made a nice.
I made that in arts and crafts.
They hit my steerman. He starts, smoking in his plane or whatever, and he's like, I'm coming back. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm coming in, the Black Pirate. You can't stop me.
Yes.
I'm like, did some of that coke cloud
cocaine blew up.
It did. It did.
into the propeller and it shot it into
That's what all that white stuff was. That was coming
It's
out
nuts.
of the.
Yeah.
At the end, when he's just walking off, you see this huge cloud of coke just sweep across the desert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that whole town's gonna be like, woo!
B-13.
We're gonna play bingo for 7 days without sleeping. It's gonna be like the craziest thing that ever
We're out
happened.
of prizes.
We start giving houses away.
Right.
Here's the deed to my house. We're playing for keeps.
I'll let you suck on my shirt.
Cocaine bingo would be crazy.
That'd be so nuts.
So great.
We don't
You have to
advocate
sit
for
in that
any
chair.
drug use,
Do
boys
not
and
move.
girls.
No, just pre-workout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all pre-work.
Someone rubbing the dauber on their face. Just feels so good.
Bingo.
It was tragic though to see. Like you could tell that there was a shot where the plane was coming into land.
Yes.
And they wanted to have the truck do another jump.
Yes.
And then land behind the plane.
Right.
And it was going to look really cool.
It would have.
But the fogger guy had it turn up to 12. And you barely see the truck like get into the air, and it just completely envelops the back of the shot, and it's like, and that was completely ruined.
Much smoke. We're not gonna fly the plane and land it again. That costs however much money every time they do that.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. He picks up JB in the back, who's got to stand on top of the mortars in the back of this truck.
Takes one right up the rear.
Then they just leave. And I love this shot as they piss off, and it's just quiet for a second, and then Baldy McBiker guy just goes.
Did not go the way I wanted it to.
Got the case of the Mondays.
That's right.
I hate Mondays.
Buck drops off JB and his daughter and is surrounded by cops.
Oh, gosh. Handing off the daughter's the best.
Yeah.
Here, watch her. Take care of her.
Watch her.
Here, watch her. Take care of her. They just keep passing her to the next person.
This guy probably likes paper dolls too.
She's not blinking.
Hold on.
Yeah. She pooped
Do
herself.
you like paper dolls?
Yeah.
Go with him.
Yeah,
No. You like paper dolls?
I mean, I made them in grade school.
Brian liked him in grade school. Go watch her. Take care of her.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
She's yours now.
Watch her.
Has
Take
anyone
care of
asked
her.
if the kid likes paper dolls? Hey, paper dolls. This weirdo man in the hospital made them all day long.
The sheriff. Where's Jimmy? Is he coming back?
Nope. No, Jimmy.
He went to live in a farm up north. The JB is there, and the sheriff's like, arrest him. This is going to be his moment where he's finally going to take Buck down. But Roscoe, none of the cops listen, and so he ends up just kicking him in the balls or kneeing him in the balls.
Dragging him to his truck.
Citizens arrest.
Throws him in the truck to take him back to the melee.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now it's just him and the sheriff going back to the desert compound.
Yes.
Right. And so when and Baldy is so pumped when he sees the truck coming, he's like,
ooh. Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's coming back around again.
right.
Reload the mortars.
And as you said,
Reload the mortar. Get the mortars out. We got him this time.
we spent so much money on
he
mortars.
screwed up. He screwed up.
We spent so much money on mortars, and nobody was manning the mortars when the guys showed up.
That was them watching film. They were watching film. You see this? See what you guys did here? Yeah.
The telestrator, they got John Madden. What you got to do is you got to get this in. It comes around, you got to hit him. Boom!
He's coming back now. He's coming back right now. Come on,
go.
You can't win a mortar fight if you don't have mortars. So what they have to do here is put some mortars in.
Is because what's that famous thing he said? That one. Because if you can't see, then you don't know what you're looking at.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's the science.
Perfect.
It's a marzuka. So what I do is I take a mortar, I put it inside a bazooka, and then
And I shoot the mortar out of the bazooka.
A marzucanade.
then it's a
There's a
bazooka.
grenade stuffed in a bazooka, stuffed in a mortar.
They mortar the crap out of this truck as it rides in. I mean, it finally takes a shot right in the bed. It's smoking.
Sheriff
it's
is
on fire.
just oh god.
The sheriff's like, you're gonna get me killed.
I'll give you all the money that I got for bribes and that I used to put you in jail. I'll give you all the money. I swear to God.
He goes from 50-50 to you can have all of it in about 1 second.
Yeah.
when do his hands get cuffed?
When he puts them in.
When you put them in?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, when he put them in. Of
course.
And then Buck is able to jump out of the truck at the last second, and it explodes with the sheriff in it. And that's the end of the show.
I love how he just creeps to the top of that hill, too.
Yeah.
Like, the truck is on its last leg. It just gunk, gunk, gunk.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
Don't let me in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame.
The truck got blown up.
Yes.
That's the real shame.
Yep.
But then, my favorite moment in the movie, and I'm not making this up, he dives out, and the shot of Buck standing up and the walk towards Blade, no hesitation,
None.
no looking around, no nothing. He just gets up and starts marching.
There's a bunch of other guys around and stuff.
Yeah.
Who he's not even concerned with them. That is a pretty cool moment.
It's a cool moment.
I'm not saying there isn't cool things in this movie.
Yeah.
Because this was cool.
He's still riding the Coke stallion.
he is.
Yeah, he is.
So much that he takes him back in the Coke shed and says,
Yeah, have some more.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He walks up and this is when Blade said, he's mine. We're having a one-on-one here, right? And he rides the motorcycle up to him, and it gets off. And this is where he says, you screwed up, Matthews. Never scratch dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means like you let something like this lie, and it doesn't smell anymore when it's been caked and dried over, and then when you scratch it, now it's. I think that's so.
I think
So he shouldn't have come back, or
you should just let the whole thing be and not screwed around.
Yeah,
with
and
us,
then just
right?
like, you know,
Don't you want to
dry
wash
up.
it off eventually?
Yeah.
Like I would scratch it.
Then
I mean, it's going to
Depends
itch.
on where the
Yeah.
where's
I
the
it
is.
dries, it itches.
where do you find the dry?
Yeah,
Probably
I guess
on your
location.
chest if someone goes in your house.
Really, we need more information.
for 12%
Yeah.
grease?
We need, we
That's
need.
not dry though.
eventually,
Yeah.
You keep it 12% more
after they kill you because it didn't do anything.
That's right. He starts the fight off right after he says.
I swear you said he sharted.
That's
Scratched
later.
it.
That's after the coke.
Got it.
He starts off the fight with a nut shot.
Man, he doesn't play by the rules,
F
buddy.
this guy.
He doesn't play by the rules.
It's what a biker would do, especially a vagina head biker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's kicking him around. And then he drop kicks Buck at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Buck gets his ass
He
kicked for
flying
the
Bruce
first
Lee kicked
chunk
him, yeah.
of this fight.
and finally he gets up, starts hitting him with the jab, jabbing him, hitting him.
Is that after he shoots a gun?
No, this is what happens.
No, this is before, yeah.
Before that. And then eventually he tackles him into like the side of this dirt hill and he sees a shotgun there. And this, what I think is the best screenshot from the movie, this iconic shot of bloody Gary Busey holding the shotgun.
Yep.
And then who I thought did a great job in this. Blade says, it better be here,
Or here. If not,
anywhere else I kill you slow.
yeah, I can't kill you slow.
That was cool.
Yeah. And then he goes. And
But
he
it's a
shoots-
shotgun.
Yeah.
So most likely it would just be all of this.
Really, he's like, it's here. This is.
Yeah.
But he drops the
hit
gun.
that
He
leg.
shoots. Well, he doesn't shoot him, and he says, "Come on."
He shoots it in the air.
Yeah, in the air.
There's no recoil at all
No,
because Gary Busey is so strong.
It makes a sound.
Coke, when the coke is in the bloodstream. It's like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm surprised that gun didn't bend.
When every
he shot it.
muscle in your body is
Yeah.
tense,
Surprised he didn't snap the handle and crumbles in his hand.
and of course they're gonna fight like men.
It had a stock when it was on the ground, but when he picked it up, he snapped the
Crumbled in
stock
his
off.
hand.
Now it's just a pistol grip.
Yep.
And he pretty much beats the crap out of this guy for the rest of the fight. And one of these moves that I feel like they don't use nowadays is when he hits him with the double fist when he got cracks him
Yes.
across the face.
Yeah.
Those are classic.
That's hard to do.
Classic. It almost impossible in
and
real
it
life.
doesn't really. It looks good, but it's
Cinematically, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually like physically
Right.
devastating.
Let's try.
to hit somebody with you
James, come hit
clenching
me
your
with that.
fists.
Sure.
together.
The double axe.
Yeah.
He knocks him into the drug hut again, and then shoves enough coke to give Charlie Sheen like a slight buzz,
Right.
like
Yeah.
straight into his mouth hole,
Oh
and
man,
his nose.
You know,
and his
Charlie
whole
Sheen was
thing.
watching his movie. Be like,
Don't they have a spit take of him like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally goes.
Like he did the cinnamon test.
Yeah.
They had a spoonful of cinnamon and
Yeah.
you can't get it down.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. When you put you can't swallow a whole spoonful of Coke.
I'm saying there's certain people that can handle like Charlie said, I was busting 7-gram rocks and finishing them or whatever, right? And like it was nothing. That's something that somebody would do over the long period of time. Charlie can handle a certain amount. This guy got that much even on his face, and he was like,
Yeah.
and he was done. They can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? He literally OD'd on his feet, punched him out, knocked him out. And then all the other bikers are like, well,
Queen Bee. Queen dies.
Yeah.
What do we do? I don't know.
that
we
was
gotta
it.
go
It's
find another
like
desert.
Pitch Black. You kill what you keep. So now that is his biker gang.
And then it's like, bam, bam, bam,
Keep
bam.
it
And
chill.
it gets out and he starts walking back over to JB. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, such a badass line.
freaking
No, I
for
didn't
the
get that.
end
They
of the
just
movie.
saw each other
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the truck.
I got nothing for this one yet.
So then now
The movie's done.
this is where he goes to jail, right?
No.
no.
Because he murdered people.
Okay.
Criminals.
Okay, so
That doesn't matter.
he
They've been
murdered
terrorizing this town.
He murdered a police officer.
and the people in the
the
hospital.
sheriff
I'm not
died
gonna
from
lie.
an explosion.
I'm
He
not
didn't
gonna
cause the
die. I'm
explosion.
not gonna lie. When this was over, I said to myself, and then
he goes
like,
yeah.
what's
The
next?
bike-
Like, there
He
could
gets
be
his
more,
job.
right?
He's back to
Nope.
being the foreman of the construction company.
No,
That's what happens.
And he marries the nurse.
you don't know. See,
and they
you're
rebuild
writing the
house.
movie.
And
You're
he-
writing a better movie.
Well, this is all after the fact, so I mean, there's
Yeah,
nothing-
we can do anything
Yeah,
we
we can do
want.
anything.
He
Oh,
opens a
okay.
bakery.
Yeah. He does.
Bakery.
Busey's Biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what it's called.
Right. It's frosting instead of
He
lube.
becomes a proctologist.
He had been
a
studying already.
proctologist
saying.
and a bakery in the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the end.
How are we going to get rid of these polyps? I got away.
You got 25 seconds.
Right.
That's right. All right. All right, guys, it's time to do what we always do, and that is to recast this movie. It was 1986. There was a certain guy that was at the peak of his powers at that time. And
Stallone.
maybe could have, hey, Stallone could have made Eye of the Tiger better.
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me?
He did. It's
100%.
called Rocky 3.
Yeah, thank you.
They
There you
used
go.
the music.
We did
Yeah,
I
that's true.
lobbed that one up for you. But
what
somebody
if-
hit it out of the park.
What if Arnie was cast in Eye of the Tiger? Where could we put him, assuming we can't replace Gary Busey? Because
Why are you assuming
Gary
that?
Busey? Because it's Janu Gary, right? Like, what do we? Maybe we could. You think he'd be a better Buck
Out of
Matthews?
respect, I think I'm going to pass on Gary Busey's part.
Okay, but do you think he'd be a better Buck Matthews than Gary Busey?
He has been a better Buck Matthews in
Wow.
other movies.
Has there been a movie like as good as this that Arnold's done?
As good
No,
as it gets.
I'm glad you brought it up.
As it gets.
No, I remember how famous Arnold is for shoving things in people's butts.
There was one scene that we're not even doing this bit, as I was watching it, I thought, if this was an Arnold movie, there would have been a great one-liner here when he put the cable across the intersection and the guy drives through to him. This was a no-brainer,
Yes.
right?
Don't lose your head.
Yeah, all the things from Austin Powers.
All the things, right? That was missing, I think, from the movie,
Yeah.
which could have been great if Arnold did that. But where else can we put him?
Drop me a line.
That's right. He had to split.
He didn't like his cable provider.
We had to cut his cable.
What if he was the sheriff?
I'm looking at the black man.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's what were you looking at, black man?
Yeah.
That would have been.
Sorry you caught me here with my shirt off.
That would have made more sense if he was sitting there on his couch with
Right.
his Hawaiian shirt open.
You would have had a couple secretaries like massaging him in a.
Right.
Been the nurse.
Would have been good.
Oh, the nurse too. Yeah.
I went to school for this.
Yeah. She's got skills.
Ow!
It's like a pterodactyl perched on my shoulders.
What if he was Blade, though, the head biker guy, right?
Okay.
Haircut
I like
looks
it.
terrible.
Yeah, just riding that little dirt bike.
That's right. He makes the noises
Yeah,
himself.
tiny little.
I was gonna say he does the noises for himself. It's a regular pedal bike.
So it's like when the
like,
kids
bang,
have the
bang.
no pedals on their
Right.
scooter. And they're just like,
Let's see what the patrons had to say about this. We got Morgan Poston coming in here, and Morgan says Blade. He's like the Terminator. Drive up, flip off helmet to say, "I'll be back."
Nice.
But better than that, made all the motorcycles are. Yeah, see, and instead of the motorcycle motor sound, it would just be, "All right, we did it already." Morgan, perfect.
yeah, you gotta start doing.
I should do them
Patriots
first because I feel like I'm taking their thunder
Yeah.
here. DJ Campbell says Yaphet Kotto, Arnold as JB, but keep him black. Is that keep the lines? Arnold saying to the sheriff, "I'm looking at the white man, or I'm just going to put this truck right up his ass." But the guy be good.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fit in the plane.
That's true. It's like at his hips. He's sticking so far out.
Yeah, he just looks like a centaur with
He's
a
just
plane
running
body.
in the desert, holding the plane over his head, chucking grenades.
The deputy, Mike Harding says, "I struggled this one, but landed on Arnold as the deputy. Arnold could have brought another level to warning Gary to get out of town. You don't know yet, kid, but you're already dead." But that's a good one.
Good line.
Good one for Arnold, yeah. Mitch Wilkerson says, JB, he was wasted in the role and didn't even get to do any of his typical acting. He's known
Like
for
drunk or
Yeah, well, I thought he was great. He's known for his deep voice and ability to banter, and we had none of that. I don't think Arnold has ever flown a biplane in a movie. No. Have him laughing while
jet.
dropping grenades and dynamite. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Harrier. It's a classic Tasker takeoff.
He would never have fit in that cockpit ever.
That's fair. Charles Heidbreiter says, "Well, I love Yaphet Kotto, looking every bit as weary as Roger Murtaugh feels. Casting Schwarzenegger would have elevated the character." I agree. He absolutely would have killed the lines like, "It took me 20 years to make Sergeant, and they'd come to this hick town to do it. It would have taken any shithead Peckerwood 2 years. delivered in a thick. Oh, I forgot about that part. That was another good line.
Yes.
Would have turned the moment of frustration into a moment of pure shining bravado, replacing the tired veteran with an unstoppable force of nature. Would have shifted the movie's energy entirely. All right, I like that. Nice job. Dwayne from Tennessee checks in and he says, Gary Busey. This movie starts as Walking Tall, but ended being Commando. So just why not have Arnold in there? Yeah, it's true.
I mean, it makes sense.
How awesome would it look when he had to rebury his wife, slings the coffin on his shoulder like the tree trunk, or even
yes.
in T3.
Even T3, yeah, I was going to say, when he pulls out...
and walks it over to the hole. That's right. That'd have been perfect. Hey, nice job, guys. I think
buries it just by slamming it into the ground.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Get down!
Dana, come with me if you want. Oh, no.
Come with me if you're already dead. All right, guys. So we're going to pick our order here for our draft.
Right,
because
come on, baby. Come on,
we're only
baby.
in the second episode we've recorded in January.
No
right
whammies,
now,
no whammies.
Dave is leading with a 2-1, and by proxy of his fill-in here, has a chance to take a big lead here potentially. So we'll see what we got going on with this. And guys, how many times do you want me to hit random on this thing before we settle out? Last time Dave asked for 3 hits, and it worked out perfectly for him. He got the number 1 pick.
I won't.
Brian, how many times do you want me to hit the randomizer?
Whatever Joe says.
Joe, what do you think?
2.
2 times. All right.
I'm thinking 2.
2. That's what it's going to be. So,
Okay.
First time. Oh, Joe would have had first pick.
Oh, Lord.
So sorry about that. Let's hit it again. And oh my God! And Joe has 4th. He went from 1st to 4th.
Are you kidding me?
That's why you don't scratch dry.
So
That's going to be really hard for you for some of that.
all right, we're going to start
table
with the Will Patton Award for intensity for the actor that, whether it was good or bad performance, they went as hard as they could. Let's go.
You want a war? I'll give you a war!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever
The night they played the Titans. What are you doing with a gun in space?
All right.
Doing with a dynamite in your butthole.
Yeah.
Having a heart attack.
That's right. All right, I've got the first pick, and if you think I'm not going Gary Busey, you are crazy. Gary Busey.
I'll take the sheriff.
Good pick. Good pick.
He yelled everything he said. He's pissed the whole time.
He did. Get up. In fact, in the hospital, we skipped over it when he just was like,
Yeah.
after he leaves,
Right.
whatever.
After he didn't shoot that priest.
good
so
stuff.
mad I couldn't.
Brian, who you got? I think some great choices still on the table.
Yeah, there's still plenty to choose from, actually. I'm going to go with a smaller character, and I'm going to go with mustache biker in the hospital bed.
Butthole guy.
Yeah.
Butthole guy.
Oh, all right. Butthole biker. I like that.
That's his name. Oh, I don't want to be butthole biker.
Joe, I think you've been gifted somebody here.
So, a couple, actually. are
Yeah,
still
you know,
on
no,
board,
you're right.
yeah.
That's not a
I've
bad
been
pick.
gifted?
Yes, there's someone on the table still that could have been a 1 or a 2 pick, I feel like, in this draft.
Oh, my God. I'm panicking. Which one's that? I don't know.
The wife.
Obviously,
Takes the wife.
Christy.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Crotchhead?
Vagina guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blade.
Man, do you know who I was going to pick?
Who are you going to
I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to pick the little girl.
Changes
I'm
vote?
at the end, man.
change his
I'm at the end.
Little girl? I
No.
couldn't believe Blade went to 4.
No. Let's go Blade.
Oh, you gave him a hint.
I just no, but there's all kinds
I'm
of bikers.
4.
I went, blah. You were hoping he was falling to you.
Well, there's still
There's a
like
better
3 on
one
my
still
list
sitting
here
out
that
there.
are still available.
Okay,
so.
what you got?
I just have to see which one I want to do. I'm actually going to go with the little girl.
Oh, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens.
What
I
about
don't
Colt
understand that
45?
one. I don't understand that one.
All right, let's see what happens. First pick is Mike Hardy. Mike Hardy goes Gary Busey.
Of course, Mike's going Gary.
Yeah, this is not
That's a
craziest, most over the top, but intensity comes in many forms. Gary was dialed in the bingo hall speech, the rectal interrogation, plus by default, it's January. Yeah, there's no way the January guy was not going to go Gary Busey.
Yeah.
I don't mention the little girl who didn't blink once when she was comatose.
Honorable mention!
action.
Yeah. All right. Jeez.
Holy crap, man.
That was intense. You give him the award.
Yes.
I love it. Keep
got a
that
beep,
level
I'll
of
take the beep.
intensity. Morgan Poston comes in and says, "The sheriff! Oh my gosh!" I'm surprised. He was fired up and not wanting Busey around town. He yelled a lot. He certainly increased his intensity when he didn't want to get drugged back to the desert. The bad guy's dirt dead.
Come on.
DJ Campbell says Tex Cobb, the dude that got the stick of dynamite up his.
Oh,
We're going in order. You're next.
Whoa.
Joe, you're next.
What?
We went 1, 2, 3.
Oh, baby.
The dude that got the stick of dynamite up his hot dog chute.
No, that's not where hot dogs go.
Donald.
DJ, you're doing it wrong, I think. The man I screwed Gary so hard and then died of a heart attack because he thought he was going to have his chocolate starfish expand more than my mom's.
Can we? Hold on. I'm gonna
That's
give
just a down.
Hold on a second. I gotta
Give DJ one.
DJ an
There
official
we go.
beep.
There you go.
I gotta give
Nice,
him one.
nice job. All right, it's surprisingly close here. Goalie Rob comes in and says, Gary Busey.
Oh, that's bull.
Hey, this is closer than I thought it was going to be. It's still not over yet. Just like Nick Cage, Gary Busey always brings intensity. This one was no different. All right, Mike Wallace says, William Smith, Blade.
Yeah, boy.
Yo, it's you guys are all I was only up by one. And is there one is that it or is there one more person left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's one person left. Oh gosh. All right.
Man.
Blade the gang leader is the clear winner, even when delivering such riveting dialogue has never scratched dry. He kept it dialed to 11 with hair like his. I'd be pissed at the world too.
Yeah.
To be honest. All right, last vote. It comes down to the wire. Shamrock Man 25 says Gary frickin' Busey. He chews up every scene with those big ass teeth of his. Not only can he portray wild and vengeful, but he easily portrays just a regular guy. Would love to see him with his truck team with Rolling Vengeance, guys.
He was very intense, regular guy.
Shamrock Man doesn't realize it's the same guy that wrote Rolling Vengeance, or maybe he does. I don't know. But either way, Gary Busey is going to win the Will Patton Award.
Good job, James.
Just for the walk, I think he deserves the Gary Busey Award. The Gary Busey Award, the Will Patton Award.
You heard it here. We're changing it to Gary Busey Award.
Right. I'm getting.
You want buttered sausage? I'll give you buttered
Let's
sausage.
talk about buttered sausage. Why
They're
it is,
not
what
going
it
to
does.
gain another goose. You honk all night.
All right, next one. This one I think is anybody's game. It's the award we give to the worst performance in the movie. That's why we named it after Steven Seagal. It's the Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt, yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they. Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
All right. This was hard. This is really hard for me, but I think I'm actually going to go with Roscoe, the deputy guy that pulls up to be like. I honestly didn't think there was a lot of bad performances in this movie.
No.
And I felt like he was like, hey, man, is that your wife? You ever think you shouldn't do stupid stuff? All right. I'll see you later.
Is it Roscoe's such a weird name, but it's always a deputy in a cop.
It
in a
almost
small
always
town.
is, yes.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
Gary Busey's wife with a bullet.
Christy.
Can we move soon, dear?
Yeah. I had her on my short list. I had the
She
news.
sucked.
She's on my list.
Just okay. So I have a list of people here, and I'm going to go with the little girl.
Jennifer.
Yep.
Son of a.
She only lived to be 10.
Yeah, that's so sad.
It's a very sad story.
Pile on.
And you're gonna
Right.
give her this?
I am, and part
You
of
would have
it is-
taken it if she didn't.
I have a couple options here that I could have went with, and I'm happy with all the options, so I'm going to try to play the game.
All right. I respect that. Joe?
I'm gonna go with the nurse.
The nurse was not
That's a good choice.
Great. Another great choice.
I'm gonna go with
Man.
the nurse. The fact that she's like that back rub.
Yeah.
It's the worst back rub I've ever seen. That's she couldn't even act a back rub. Gary Busey.
She had no personality.
None.
Whatsoever. I know nothing about her or who she is or how she is or anything.
I don't.
She was a white sheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're so kind, James.
I know.
Because you start off like, no one was really bad. But then someone chooses, you're like,
Yeah,
you made a really great
thank
pick.
you.
They were really
Maybe
bad.
the rephrase. There's lots of good performances, more good than bad, I feel like.
Yeah.
But you're right.
I'll
there were a
take
couple
the truck.
Mayor.
There.
I think this one's going to spray to all fields.
Okay.
I'm going to go with crotch cranium.
Oh,
Gang leader.
Blade.
Blade.
All right.
Okay.
Was not good either
Bold move,
as a
Cotton.
villain.
Let's see how that plays
Let's see
out.
let's see what's going to happen here. We got Mike Harding kicking us off again. And Mike says, Dennis Gallick, the wife, or Denise must be, sorry, my bad.
yes,
I
fine.
just substitute teachered this poor woman. I didn't think anyone was downright terrible, but she's a weak spot. Also, 86 pre-accident Busey could do way better than this woman. Oh, dang.
dang,
Okay.
man.
Christy gets a vote.
Yay!
All right.
I did it.
Morgan Poston says Jennifer. Wow.
The little girl.
Poor little girl. Other than her excitement for the gift at the beginning, a can of dirt from the bikers gang hideout, no less, would have been more convincing, especially laid up in the hospital bed. Dang, Morgan.
Yeah, dude.
All
That's
right.
pretty rough, man. I don't know why you would ever pick her.
DJ Campbell says Judith Barcy, the child.
Yeah, baby.
My God.
Oh, Brian
Playing the
pulls
game.
into the
You guys
lead.
even know?
You guys, welcome to hating the little girl who died when she was 10.
Dear Lord, her acting in the hospital scenes made me literally question if it was a CPR dummy or not. How is she supposed to act comatose any better?
Close your eyes. Tell the director to tell her, close your eyes.
I think she was just in catatonic shock.
Yeah,
If she even had her eyes closed, wouldn't that be better?
probably would be better. You're
It
right.
would be better.
You're right.
Even one eye.
Arr!
So she looks.
Me mom died.
There's definitely. Did you be like, there's definitely something wrong with
Yeah.
her?
Oh no, that's true. That's for sure.
Just one eye at a time.
Mitchell Wilkerson checks in and he says Seymour Castle. I was thinking it was poorly written, and then the actor did a bad job. Between the open and half-button Hawaiian shirts and as weird as a sheriff, no one voted for him, except for Mitchell did, obviously. It did not work. I felt absolutely nothing whatsoever when he was kidnapped and murdered by the truck mob. I mean, I felt joy. That's about it. Yeah.
It's definitely on my list, too.
All right. Well, let's see. Charles says Gary Busey.
Yeah.
What? What? That's...
He's not wrong.
He is not.
Come on.
Gary was pitch perfect in this.
Did you see him pour that cup of coffee when
I
he was
don't even
sitting
wanna
on the
read this.
construction site between his legs?
Yeah.
That's Oscar-winning performance. I believed him.
It was actually alphabet soup. He was looking for letters.
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
While his teeth were put in.
Dog.
While his teeth were put in overtime, his performance was definitely not his best work. While nominated for this award, I kept going back to the bingo hall scene. Apparently, there was absolutely nothing to do in this town except hang out at the Rotary Club and wait for death. But when Buck walks in to rally the town, the scene just falls flat. I wasn't rallied.
Oh, it was bad.
I wasn't buying it, and I was spiritually sitting in the back of it with the old lady who, the second she leaves, immediately just calls out, "Oh, 58." The townspeople didn't seem to care. No, you're right. You're right. The lack of empathy for his daughter, he earned the nomination. All right, fine. I don't agree. Charles, but that's your vote. You get to have it. Dwayne says, Denise, the wife. Christy brings it back into a tie. Tied
Must
up with
be nice
one vote
be
to go.
picked first.
Good Lord, she was horrible. I picked first. I got 0 votes.
Could have had first pick.
Don't rob me from this.
It was so you could have had first pick. You actually,
Don't rob me.
You had an opportunity to have
Don't
first
rob
pick.
me.
I thought, oh, good, don't have to watch it anymore.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
last vote. Let's see who it's going to be.
Come on, big money,
Oh,
big money, big
that
money,
is
big-
the last vote.
That is the last vote.
Which means that we have to jump on one.
Dun dun dun.
Ryan, Joe, and myself have to pick whether we thought the wife or the daughter was the worst performance. Mueller, who do you think was worse? And if you don't
Why
know,
is
I
it
can kick this
boy?
thing off.
Wife was on my list, so I'm going wife.
I'm going daughter. I thought she was terrible. And I only jumped in because I knew I was the
comes
opposite
down
of
to
you
me.
so that you could break the tie. But the daughter, even when forget the comatose stuff. I don't know how you're good or bad at being comatose. But when she wasn't,
Comatose.
it was bad. Yeah. So
Well, I'm going to go with my first pick. I have to nominate Bob. So
Okay.
I have to.
all right.
Because
I will drive a truck off of a gun cliff.
oh wow, Pretty angry over there, huh? That's gonna sway my opinion. You're supposed to be.
I just want you to say something. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care if you say Big Bird at this point. Just don't say f***ing Bob.
No, give me the whistle.
I'll throw it.
Give me the whistle.
I'll shove
get the petroleum
I'll
jelly.
peanut butter this thing. I'm just kidding, Joe. I love you. Whatever
Yeah,
you pick.
I'm gonna go with the wife.
Yay!
Hey! Oh, look at
He's
you,
already got
turncoat.
two.
So proud of you.
Look at you, turncoat.
Sorry, Brian.
That's okay.
David takes a commanding lead over here with 3 points.
Thanks,
on
Joe.
Oh yeah. Where's?
Man, oh, man.
I was just
I would have
here
took
for
the wife
Bob
if
bit,
I had that
So
vote.
that was all.
Got you.
It was a
wasn't
little bit of fan service.
Oh,
I
okay.
Okay, a little bit of fan
I
service,
think,
Dave.
I think ultimately it's the right thing. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Got it. So next time it comes down to a tie with Joe, breaking it, get angry at him.
No.
He doesn't like when people are angry at him.
No, I just wanted to. I just want to see him turn turn colors. That's
A
all.
deeper shade of
Perfect.
red. 110,000
It's so hot. Why don't we put a vest on?
The last, you're wearing a hoodie with a vest on.
I'm a vest guy.
I'm
can't
sweating a
complain
little
about
bit.
Give a vest over a sweatshirt. That's a look.
All right.
Yep.
Last award we give out is to the one scene wonder. It's for the actor that didn't get a lot of attention but did a great job in 1 or 2 scenes. Let's get it.
I'd buy that for $1. There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA.
Paper. I've never seen paper.
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, Powers.
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
Yeah, darn
All
right.
right. That's
Where did I put that dynamite?
The one place you didn't look.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So I get first pick, and this is hard because I've got 3 here that I'm really struggling with, but I think I gotta go Butthole Biker. I don't think that was technically him because they had the freaking helmets on when they actually chased him down. The only 2 scenes he appears in are the 2 scenes in the hospital. So I think he
And
would
the
qualify.
beginning rape scene.
That's not the same guy. I thought that guy was the guy that got beheaded.
Yeah. That's why he was crying.
Yeah, that was
chainmail guy?
that
was
his
Ray,
brother.
yeah.
That was his brother. Ray
Chainmail
that got
TV
his head
thrower
cut
guy?
off.
Yeah.
You know that?
That was a different because it's 2 different humans.
Oh, how do you know his name's Ray?
Because at the end, because when he gets killed, he's like, Ray, my brother. And it's the dude that body slammed the freaking TV was definitely not Butthole's Biker.
No.
That dude was ripped.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. They all look kind of scraggly, but different guy. So I'm going to go Butthole Biker with my pick. Who you got for me, Dave?
I'll take Cuba Pete
Cuban Pete.
or whatever his name is, Miami guy.
Scarface Jr.?
Sure.
Okay. Like that pick. That's a good pick.
It's not bad. Not bad.
The Scarface Jr.
The guy in the beginning that gives him a ride.
The white shoe guy.
It's yeah, his 2 scenes are at jail and in the car.
Got
And
it.
That's it.
Cuban Pete.
I'm the king of the Rambo beat. When I play the maracas, I go squeeze my balls, squeeze my balls.
Chicky boom.
There's some good picks. I had 2 others that are out there.
I have some that I just know aren't going to be picked by anybody else.
Well, you should just pick the one you thought was the best.
Yep.
And you'd be surprised. Maybe they agree.
Well, I just wrote down a lot of small parts because they're
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think was the best?
The long
Yeah.
list. I'm going to go with
The coffin.
the coffin. No, I'll go with the reporter.
Yeah, News Lady was one of the 3
Yeah,
I had.
I'll
down.
go with the
She's
reporter.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. And she's so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's into it.
I like that.
It's like her first newscast she's ever done.
Right.
Yeah. She's really into it.
I'm quite surprised. I get to actually keep my pick. My
Your pick is still
Yeah.
there.
So there's no excuses now if you
love
don't win it.
That's
Gene
right.
LaBelle.
That's the other guy I had down, Gene LaBelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Arm wrestling. I mean,
He's great.
that's literally a one-hit wonder.
Yeah,
Or-
that's true.
Making Steven Seagal poop his pants.
Yeah.
That's right.
If nothing else.
That's
Yeah.
a great pick. I almost picked him. Mueller.
Yeah, all these picks were on my list, but I still have one.
Oh, perfect.
The guy delivering the truck.
Oh, Thomas Rosales
Thomas
Jr.
Rosales, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Nice.
There's a lot of good ones.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
had
dude.
bingo
Why
callers
did
still on my list.
I did his bingo caller on
good.
my
I
list,
almost
too.
picked the guy on the newscast that puts his arm around the newscaster and is like,
That's not bad either.
Yeah, and then
Paper doll guy.
the Canadian tuxedo guy gets his spine run over.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he's on my list, too.
Another
That
one.
dude.
Spines are the natural enemy to motorcycles.
They are.
L4 and 5.
Timu Burt Reynolds still
who
out
did you
there?
pick again? Because I didn't write your
Thomas Rosales.
Oh, Thomas Rosales. Thank you. All right. Let's see who the patrons went with. And we're going to start with Mike Harding again. And he says, Catherine Fuller, the bingo caller.
Oh, my God.
Man.
So close to picking her, too.
Busey walks in. His wife has been murdered. Child's in the hospital. He makes one big final impassioned rallying cry. And as he walks away, before he's even out the building, we hear, oh, 64.
You know what's so funny? When I just glanced at what he wrote, I thought it was Catherine Fuller, bingo caller, Busey. Oh. And I was like, what is that, his mom or
It's his
something?
mom.
That's her full name.
That's right.
That's a long name.
If that lady doesn't deserve a Bixby Snyder, I don't know what does. I respect that pick.
Yeah, that's solid.
Honorable mention to BMR royalty, Thomas Rosales Jr. Love that. You got another honorable mention, and you didn't even care this time.
I wasn't paying attention. Yes, another honorable mention. Thank you, Mike Harding.
That's it. Woo. All right, let's see. Morgan Poston says, broken larynx guy. There we go.
Hey.
Great delivery, his part. Very convincing.
Baker.
He did not want that firework display up his butt. Yep. I was convinced he didn't either. DJ Campbell. George, your Jorge Gil Jaime, a.k.a. Target Scarface. That's a lot to say. Cupid Pete had me cracking up. I kept going, who's Tony Montana wannabe? He takes it for me, and I swear, James, he was in 2 scenes. Yeah, no, of course he was. The prison is one. He's justifying. He thinks I'm going to disqualify him. No, dude, you're good, brother. You're good. All right, so right now, me and Dave both have a point. There's one that went off the board, 3 more to go, and still anybody's game. Goalie Rob says, Jaime, I was hoping for more of his character. This is it. Dave takes the lead again. Bro's going to have a commanding lead.
I mean, he was in like 4 scenes, technically.
Was he?
Yeah, I mean, the jail.
Don't listen to a word he's
pulling
saying.
up with the champagne.
You're right.
Pulling into the town after
all the same
Busey.
scene.
After Busey goes into the
He's still
scene in
there.
the sheriff's department.
That is.
He comes out. There's another scene.
I think we got
And
to
then you see him at the
disqualify.
end.
Yeah.
And then there's also the scene.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be that guy to bring it up.
He calls him on the phone, right? He talks to him on the phone.
You don't hear his
He's not
voice.
really in that scene, though. We don't need to count that one.
Okay.
But we're already at 5, so
Yeah. He was in 5 scenes.
I guess there's 5 different takes of the camera. Don't hate the player.
No, I think you're good here.
Jeez.
I don't know. It's already over after 2 weeks. Like, how is anybody going to
not
come back?
over.
Mike Wallace says, face scar. Look at this. He's got it in the bag now.
My God.
I feel like this guy happened because Al Pacino was. I think these people just thought of who was the first character that I could think of and put it in. There's so many better people than Scarface Jr.
Scarface was great. I'm not gonna
better than
speak
any of
Spanish.
these other people.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He was in the first.
reporter.
He was. Well,
Fine. The Temu version played it pretty well for the time he was around, though. All right. And then Shamrock says, yep, here you go, same guy. Outshines Busey in the early part of the movie. If he was in it longer, he would have had a shot at Will Patton. I'd like to think the bikers were sending drugs to a rival drug lord that gave him more reason to help Busey. All right. That means that Jorge Gil is going to win, and Dave gets 2 last episode, 2 again this episode. Man.
Good job, Dave.
Good
hey,
job.
thanks. I want to thank all the people that helped
Shut
make
up.
this possible.
Just shut up.
Mostly Joe.
Mostly Joe made this possible.
All right. Well, guys, it's time that we land the plane, the broken steerman, as we come on into with our smoking carcass. We're going to jump in the back of that truck and give our final thoughts. And so we'll do that by starting with the patrons. But what we're looking for is the marrying of the objective and the subjective, whether we liked it, and objectively whether we thought it was good or not. And Mitchell Wilkerson is going to kick us off, and he says, it's technically bad, but it's so awesome. That manly, jean-zipping, and dick-grabbing opening montage really set the tone. When Gary comes in to save the first girl and his truck jumps the sand dune for no reason, I scream, holy shit, we got a movie.
Yeah.
Between the music, the montages, the scenery breaks, and the vehicular mayhem, there is enough 80s awesomeness here to make this a fun movie. January, bad movie that rules. All right. Dave.
Sorry. The worst thing that you can do to me for these movies is be boring. And I never fall asleep during movies. I fell asleep during this movie.
Oh my gosh.
There wasn't enough action in it up until the last 20 minutes. It was just meh all the way through. And they took it. almost too seriously. I wish there would have been more joking in this. It's just a bad movie. And I hate to say it because I know it's January and everything.
Laugh with the.
I didn't laugh. I wasn't excited. The music didn't. I didn't give a shit. I was just like, wow, whatever. Okay.
Oh, then there is no pleasing you, Mr. Hillestad.
No, there is because I said Miami Connection was a bad movie that ruled.
That's
and that's what you want here is something that's fun and stupid and bad. But this was just bad and boring.
Fun,
and that's what
stupid and bad.
Yeah. Right.
Sounds like a bad.
Sounds like you just described Eye of the Tiger.
No. Eye of the Tiger is boring, bad, and stupid. And you can't be boring.
All right.
That's the worst thing you can be.
So what is it?
I
What is
agree.
it?
Bad movie.
I think boring is a much worse sin than bad.
Right.
I think we disagree that it was boring or not. That's it.
Yeah.
But
It didn't
I
have
agree with you.
the action parts that it did
Yes.
have were too few and far between
Yeah.
for me to push it over into something that rules.
I got
So
you.
it was like truck stop. Okay, bye.
yeah, I got you.
Cut off. Okay.
Mike Harding says, vengeful bikers, mortar firing trucks, tripwire beheadings, coffins being dragged through the streets, dynamite being thrown from planes to James Brown music, and a final coke fight for supremacy as Eye of the Tiger starts to kick in. This movie is everything a BMR should be. It's absolutely wild, but despite all the outlandish violence and over-the-top action, it's actually grounded by some solid acting, specifically by Yaphet Kotto, Gary Busey, and the a-hole sheriff. You would never know this movie was made by not a movie studio, but a record label. Not enough people know about Eye of the Tiger, and it's been my mission to fix that. Thank you, BMR, for doing your part to spread this. It is without a doubt my favorite Gary Busey movie. It's also the catalyst that started January. Good movie, full stop. Fight me.
Dang.
What I love is a planted flag. Whether I agree with you or not, Mike, I love that you planted that flag, brother.
We're gonna find out.
We're going to find out. Brian.
This being made by a record label makes a lot of sense because I feel like it's not fully baked in all of the parts that I actually even liked.
Yeah.
So the roll of biscuits up the butt weren't left up there to fully, you put the toothpick in, it still came out sticky.
Yeah. Okay. I like these analogies.
Yeah. No,
you would.
No, it was objectively bad, and it just didn't have enough of the special sauce to kick it into bad movie that rules for me. I'm just going to stick with bad movie because, like Dave, I was bored for most of the time, and even the stuff that was exciting, like I said, felt like stunt show at an amusement park more than it felt like exciting action movie.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Sure.
That's correct.
Charles comes in and says, this movie right here is precisely why I love this show. I'd never seen or heard of this flick until it hit the Patreon poll, and by golly, this was a blast. It's wild to me how differently people see this movie. Do you know what I'm saying? The acting is objectively atrocious, and the plot feels like Roadhouse crashed into the Road Warrior at high speed, leaving behind a beautiful wreckage of 80s cheese. We got Gary in his pre-butter sausage era, radiating a level of manic energy that only a weaponized pickup truck can contain. It's definitely not the finest vintage on the shelf. In fact, it's mostly a trash can full of dirt, but it rules. Huge thanks to the BMR team for dragging this beautiful disaster out of the shadows and into the light. My life is now 15% more intense and 100% more confused. Bad movie that rules. Charles, that was a great write-up there.
Nice.
Both you, Mike, everybody's done really well so far. Even Mitchell's was really good.
Were you surprised by that? Is Mitchell normally bad?
Mitchell especially is usually like when I wince when I'm kidding, Mitchell. I'm kidding. You always do a good job.
It's always a Mitchell.
That's right. He's one of our, I believe he's very active on our YouTube. He's always commenting. I always appreciate his thoughts on stuff. Mueller.
Yeah, I mean, what more do you want from a movie? Apparently, Brian and Dave want more.
He's like, hold on, I'll tell you.
Drink coffee next time you watch it. All right.
Yeah. Do a line of coke next time you watch it.
Well, okay. Then maybe. I guess.
I mean, you have cheesy explosions, Gary Busey just doing wild Gary Busey stuff, captured kids, a guy with a vagina carved in the back of his head. I mean, this is near peak 80s. I mean, I had fun watching this, and there's enough interest there in it to see, how does Gary Busey resolve this quandary he's in, right? How is he going to get his kid back? What's his final fight going to look like? And it ends with just a snow cloud of coke and a guy overdosing on coke. I mean, doesn't get any more 80s than that. It's a bad movie that rules. It's definitely not good, but it's fun. It's got enough action in it, and it's just off the wall craziness. It just rules hard.
Okay.
All right. So I got 3 BMRs right now so far, 2 bad movies and 1 good movie straight up. As Dwayne in Tennessee kicks in, he says, how have I never heard of this movie? It has everything you would want in an 80s action flick, just like what Mueller just said. Did you see the uniform coordination of the biker gang? And by the way, they may be a menace, but I bet they are in the Christmas parade. They're a hit. I bet they're a hit in the Christmas parade.
They're just doing figure 8.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. The souped-up 86 Dodge Ram, the Black Baron, was it well acted? Not really. A couple of weird things forced in, and he was going to bang the nurse, but hey, a pipe bomb got shoved in a dude's butt. I love this. Good movie. Ooh, we are spraying to all fields right now, except for a good movie that sucks, which I don't think we're going to hit that one on this one. But, Joe, your thoughts on Eye of the Tiger?
So I woke up this morning and thought to myself, what are the things I like in this world?
Yeah.
Right? I like vaginas. I like biscuits. I like Dodge Rams. I like big front teeth. I like...
Well, this movie seems coded for you. How lucky are you?
Yeah. And guess what? I watched this movie today, and I was satisfied.
Oh.
Fully, deeply satisfied.
So it sounds like what I said at the beginning was right.
No, this is peak 80s. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It is the quintessential bad movie that rules.
All right.
100%.
Look at that.
It's not good, but it's a damn good, crazy movie to watch.
Morgan says, first time, I liked how the theme song popped up throughout to remind the viewers who has 2 thumbs up and is seeking revenge. This guy, Gary Busey. I do wish, however, there could have been more to drive the movie. It felt too direct and to the point at times, like, okay, let's get straight to the action with little buildup. I wanted more from the bingo scene. I wanted people getting angry and flipping tables and throwing bingo chips or something. 5 out of 10, though, good movie, he gives it. All right.
I would say
5 out of 10 is a good movie?
I get for
Yeah. I would
that's
say though,
great.
just imagine how.
Well, he typed it in too, though, so yeah.
Just imagine how much the movie would have peaked if he would have rallied the townsfolk, and with the sheriff, and everybody stormed the desert.
The fact that we've made this movie better no less than 48 times during this thing
46
means that it
times.
sucks.
46.
That's what I'm saying.
64.
We have shotgun sprayed the ratings here. It's this is exactly my point. Good movies or bad movies that rule, they clear the board.
Do they?
Anyway,
do
most
they?
of the time,
Or is it a
Bad
matter of
movies that
opinion?
rule give you something to talk about and enjoy.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about and enjoying.
It's subjective. That's the rules is the subjective part,
Sure.
right?
I'm never going to vote for you again.
All right, look, here's
Ever.
it's okay.
here's where I think the ultimate disconnect is here, right? Is that when I watched it a year ago for the first time when they were talking about it on the Discord and they were doing the January thing. And the first time I watched it, I was like, okay. I think it's because I watched it again and I kind of already gotten out of the way, like knowing what the movie was about, and I could just watch it and enjoy it. I liked it so much better the second time, like so much better. And I was invested in Gary's character and especially his relationship with JB. And I thought Yafik, like just those scenes of them talking in the car hit for me. Some of the dialogue really shines. Like I'd highlighted a few, through the thing, some really, really good lines. And I think the thing is, if you don't buy into the talky parts or care about that, then it's going to be very boring. And yeah, there's not going to be anything worth watching until the truck starts blowing stuff up at the end, right?
Yeah.
So I get it. I was into it, though. I thought it was very well written. There are a couple of really bad performances, but I think this is a straight up good movie. Yeah. I don't think it's just good like I enjoyed it. I think it's a good movie, objectively good movie. So
there you
that's
go.
and so Mike, somebody's going to have to fight both of us, buddy.
In the words of Blade,
yes,
some mother always trying to ice skate uphill.
I'm not smooth
I thought
sailing.
it was like start scratching.
Yeah.
But you had to watch it.
Wrong
again.
Blade.
You didn't choose to watch it again, and I guess that's the thing. Like,
But I chose
when I
to watch
watched
it.
Miami Connection, I was like, I want to see that again. I want to see what happened, and I want to see it.
Yeah.
This, I was like, I don't know. I don't care.
Well, I'm happy that I was
bored. I don't want to see it again.
I was happy that I was, to use your words, made to watch it again.
Okay.
Because, and this has happened to me with multiple movies. I think I've talked about before. The first time I watched, oh gosh, there's a bunch of them where I was like, oh, okay, fine. But then for whatever reason, saw it another time. Something about getting out of the way of it and just letting it be what it is.
Absolutely. It happens all the time.
Improves it.
You go in there with any sort of expectation that wasn't met, it's bad. But then you
Right.
go back knowing what it is and what to expect.
Yeah.
You can appreciate it more. It happens
Yeah.
with comedies a lot too.
Yeah. So I think that's really why it seems so vastly different. That's just my take.
It's
on it.
better than Beastmaster 2.
Hey, on that we can agree, everybody.
There you go.
DJ Campbell's going to bring us home here, and he said this movie has some flaws, but sweet Columbus in Central America, is it fun? The dirt bikes, the sweet Dodge truck with the insides of kit, and my favorite scene, the dynamite in someone's exhaust port.
Yeah.
Janya Gary needs to be a thing for this reason. This movie is why we have this show. Much love from Pennsylvania. Bad movie that rules. And this means we ended up with 5 BMR ratings, 4 good movie ratings, and 2 bad movies straight up.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Again, 3 out of the 4 ratings get hit on this one. I love when that happens. Appreciate you guys all coming in here and watching. And, next January we'll do another Gary Busey movie. And maybe you'll like it better than Eye of the Tiger. And maybe I'll think it sucks. And that's the fun of it.
Yes.
You never know what's going to happen. So we ride off into the sunset, or rather into next week. And next week, we got a doozy on the docket.
Everybody's been wondering what's episode 247.
Yeah. It's
Again,
It's been everybody.
one.
It's such a
A lot of internet chatter on it.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now. Space truckers.
What?
Get out. What
Yeah.
a great choice for 247.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Space truckers. I know nothing about it.
Oh, it's a crazy movie. I love it.
Chuck has talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for us to do this movie, so Chuck will be in here.
Yeah.
And very, very excited to talk about Space Truckers. All I know is Charles Dance is in it, and I love that guy. Daddy Lannister, also the bad guy in Last Action Hero, Benedict. So very excited to see that movie. But I'm excited to. Anytime I get together with you guys, so really we could be talking about any stupid movie. I came in here and talked about Baby Huey's Easter Adventure one time. So
Oh my gosh.
every time I think about, is this movie bad? I think about watching Slapstick of Another Kind, and I
Santa
go,
with
this is a great
muscles.
movie.
Yeah.
Santa with muscles.
Yeah.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah. So the longer you do
Slapstick
this,
of
the
Another
more
Kind.
you'll see your curve change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
crap.
sure. Yeah.
So thank you guys.
We'll get you on Trash Your Piece
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
there
bit
you go.
more, and then your
Perfect.
curve will really
Yeah,
change.
you need to get.
Yeah, once you see Ghost
guys-
Rock,
Yeah, these guys do the whole good movie stuff.
That's the problem.
That's the
You
problem.
watch too many great movies.
You need to look,
Right?
dig in the garbage.
Yeah.
can.
I guess
Join us
I
with
want
the
more
Trash
hard-
Pandas.
Yeah, I want more hard targets.
all right, fine.
Right?
Yeah.
No problem. I got some stuff
I want
for you
more.
in February.
I don't even mind the Miami Connections or the Kill Again. It's just sometimes these just
that was
don't
fun.
edge out the bad movie that rules.
I got you, brother. All good.
And like I said, it beats Beastmaster 2.
And on that, we can agree. So thank you, Joe, Brian, Dave, on behalf of all those guys, and Ryan Mueller over at the Kids Table. I'm your host, James Hauser. We will catch you on the next one.
This episode has been brought to you by Pillsbury Biscuits.
Is your butthole far too tight?
Are you preheated to 375?
Try a biscuit.
Buttery.
Do your biscuits and gravy just not have that kick?
I'm not eating anybody's ass biscuits.
That should be a T-shirt.
Yeah. Only 25
That's your
seconds
quote
in
for
your
the
body.
calendar next year. Not eating anyone's ass.
Name of Dave's sex tape.
Yeah.
Good thing the music is playing because they would have sampled that one.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
100%.
Hey, they're gonna CSI it. They'll CSI it and do it anyway.
Yep.
You know how easy it is to get rid of background music?
Damn, it's fine.
Yeah.